the kids? Hopefully good, happy Friday! Oh my good gracious, oh my good golly, oh me, oh my, oh Miss Molly, I hope you're doing well, I hope life's treating you well. Oh my gosh, yo, Granny, you were for 4 people at first, I guess. Oh my god, MJ, ditto, outdo, grug, outdo, oh my gosh. Hello, Nap. Hello, Tyler. How do you do? How's the hike? Wonderful as always. Wonderful as always. What? Do my eyes deceive me? Oh my good gracious. Yo, King. Outdo, hello. Hello, I hope you're doing well, King. I hope life's been treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? Hopefully good, Huggers.
I got to get out of here.
Don't we all? That's what I say every day I wake up. Every day I wake up, oh, I gotta get out of here. Oh my gosh. Cheated out of Outer Wilds once again. What do you mean? Did I say I was gonna do Outer Wilds? Did I say I was doing Outer Wilds today? I don't think I did. Did I? Oh. There's some, hey, me culpa, you know? No, but you should've. Oh, well, you know, listen. At some point, all right, we'll do the DLC for Outer Wilds, and then, you know, that whole series will be finally complete. It's easy. It's great. And that's one of the best transitions I've ever had, baby. Teed up so well, so easy. Oh, simplistic. Oh, joy of joys. Nap, could you do Zelda Monday? I got off work at 5. Maybe, depends. I can't think of what I had planned for Monday off the top of my head, so I don't know. But maybe. It's certainly possible. This is how you forget how to play the game. Oh my gosh. Now play Outer Wilds on Monday, or I'm unsorry. Where did this hostility come from? Where did this vile vitriol come from? My god, you can't win them all, you know? They say that you can, but you really can't. Oh my good gracious, but welcome back to some Minecraft, which we're all excited for, right? Oh my god. Truly the greatest game ever made, with giant pandas that are so far one of the only features of the live action world that have looked cute. I will say, I am the most ardent defender of that movie, or well, I shouldn't even say defender. I'm the most ardent wait and seer, all right? Hardly know her, but by God, did the baby zombie on a chicken look bad? By God. Dios mío. Oh my good gracious. It's so freaking hot outside. I live somewhere this hot. My sub runs out in 3 days, so if you don't play Zelda, I will not continue my sub. Tyler, you just subbed. What my sub anniversary hasn't happened. I didn't resub. Tyler, just at 39 months, I gotta get out of here. What do you mean? Oh, also, I'm so sorry. I got so distracted. I didn't even say thank you so much for 39 months. Dear God. Somebody get him out of here. Call an ambulance. Call a wambulance. I didn't resub, and huh? What do you mean? I see it right there. I'm not bragging about it being hot. I mean, you may not see it that way. But me personally, I think it's a brag. I think it's braggadocious. Oh my gosh. My Prime sub isn't available until 3 days. King, it's 3 minutes ago. Tyler Breadlord has resubscribed with Prime. With 39 months, I got to get out of here. What do you want from me? Why are you gaslighting me? It's very hot. Oh no, I'm so sweaty all the time. Well, listen. It's the February sweats. What can I say? You know, it's it's not a thing. Oh my god, come on. Listen, I wish it was hot. Actually, I don't. I hate the heat. I actively live in a northern climate for the sheer fact of I just cannot stand the heat. Oh my god. Anything, honest to God, anything over like 70, and I hate. I'm pretty, like, listen, if it's over 70, I'm unhappy. I'll be so real. Oh, so you live in the north? Well, yes, none of it is in the Great White North. What part of that is crazy? We've been over this. Huh? No, Nap. My sub anniversary happened. My resub didn't happen. There's a difference. Learn the difference. I can Huh? There is? What do you mean? What? I'm so confused. I'm so why do you so ardently wish to have oh wait, no, because you're free. Okay, that makes sense. Maybe Zelda. Maybe no one wins. Maybe Nap wins and we play Indiana Jones instead. Maybe that. Maybe no one wins. Oh my god. I could never live where it snows, but it's so pretty. It's so wondrous and joyous. You see it fall and you go, wow! That exact noise. It doesn't matter who you are. You don't even have to have vocal cords. That's the noise that comes out. Every single time, without fail. That is the noise that just, it tears from deep within you. It is pulled forward and goes, wow! Oh my god. Nap wins. Nap, please. Outer Wilds, please. Nap, Zelda, please. We can't all be playing. Oh my god. I guess I have to play both at once and pay attention to neither totally. I'm a bad enough driver as it is. Well, I mean, driving in snow's not bad. You just get the right tires for it, and then you just learn how to drift. You know, it's fine. Or take the train. I don't know. Either, like, you don't gotta go. Well, I guess. Me personally, in the rural areas that I live, that in rural, none of it. We just drift dog sleds always. You know. Oh my god. Also, wait, Tyler's just lying. Tyler gets Zelda all the time. Tyler's just... I will turn this car around, kids, okay? I've never read any sub-chat message that has ever so perfectly and woefully been characterized me as oh my god, as but a deer peepaw at the end of his rope. For taking kids to Disney. Oh my god. That it's my birthday? Oh! Oh my god, happy birthday! Outer Wild. Well, okay. Well, I'm sorry, Tyler. That trumps. That wins. What can I say? What can I say? That wins out. You got Hitman for your birthday. Oh my god. What happened? Birthday? Oh wait, where's her? Where did I? Oh god, where did I put that? Oh, there it is. 1 second. Let me open this drawer. Me. Congratulations, the DMCA airstrike that I will receive for playing that specific rendition of Happy Birthday will end me, but it will have been worth it. Some of me may die, but it's a sacrifice you're willing to make. Wait, no, it's meant to be the reverse. Wait. Oh god. See, if I was the one streaming, I would play both because I'm not a baby. Excuse me? I will send you into the sun. Resend. The more I learn about the Arctic in my Native American class, the more I giggle about how badly you would handle yourself in the islands of Nunavut. Well, no, I'm not in the island part. I'm in the big attached chunk. You know, the main part. I mean, I suppose it's. Yeah, so I'm in the big chunk that's connected to the mainland, you see. Yeah, which there is. I knew that I was messaging someone else. That's what that was. Nothing, I needed to... I needed to check in with my orthodontist for a second, so that's all that was. He messages me personally. He goes, hey, Nap! When you coming in? I got the giggle juice for you. Come on, you want to come back in? And I go, Henry, please think of my family. I need to get rid of these. They bug me. Well, thank you for the 20 bits, King. I appreciate it. See, what a normal amount? What a normal amount of bits and not insanity. Never mind. I'm not gonna talk about that. I'm gonna summon him. I'm gonna bring forth his wrath. Famous responder of message. Yes, exactly. Of course. Very famous responder to all messages ever. It's my favorite thing. I've never made important emails wait a month and then write my favorite words in the English languages. Oh, my apologies. I wrote this and must have sent it as a draft. They never expect that one. I've never had, or at least I've never had a professor tell me that they expected that one. They respond back with decency and kindness, and I take advantage of it because I'm in my toxic arc perpetually. You know? It's not my fault. Things happen, and then I forget, and then I go, oh wait, wasn't I going to? And then I'm like, oh god, it's been so long. It's been too long. Oh, it's gonna be awkward now. Now I can't respond to them. You know? Now play Zelda. Human did tell me he wanted to donate a bunch of bits, and I told him, thank you. Gift subs sounds like something he did. Yeah, okay, yes, he did recently. I thought you meant he was gonna do it again. On Monday, my brother in Christ, he showed up and gave like 23,000 bits. Well, you don't need to know what happened when I left. I had to leave for a little bit, and then it became hard to read for a little bit, and then it was, oh my god. Sounds like someone he'd DP, huh? Deadpool. You do that to professors and real people and not just what do you mean? You thought this was a you thing? You thought I did this just to you? You thought this was what, spite? No. No, not at all. I am ramshackled together. I am the human equivalent of a raft. You don't understand. I succeed only by the sheer willpower and value I have as an academic weapon. I simply, if it weren't for the strength of my word and pen, oh god, I'd be in the dumpster somewheres. It'd be over. I'd be annihilated instantly. But boy howdy, can I sure write things well when I want to. I thought you had the decency to treat real humans decently. I mean to get back to them, but then I forget and things come up. You don't understand. Stop judging me. Oh my god. He's coming for my title. I'm gonna leave him. Oh, no, please. I can't be responsible for more breakups. No, please. Oh no. Oh my god. Yo. Thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. I thought you, wow. Now, oh, come on. It's not my fault, man. Judgy. What's that old TV show? The one with, Marsha. What show was that? Frasier? I don't know, some show. I know it from somewheres. Anyway, you don't gotta judge me. I'm but only a man. Please. For the love of God. Brady Bunch. That's the one. Oh, how did I forget Brady Bunch? I had to watch so much of that for one class. Oh my god. That and like Seinfeld and like Cheers. Huh. I think you're absolutely you're absolutely right. It's definitely Brady Bunch. Once you said it, oh, it locked in all the pieces. I have no idea what you're talking about. Well, I was clearly referencing Brady Bunch, but you're just such a little baby, MJ. You're so who's the baby now? Huh? Doesn't even know Brady Bunch. I need to be sedated. I don't know what. I haven't even had coffee today. I don't know why I'm ping-ponging around so much. But in any event, I listen. It's all this to say, it's never anything personal when I don't respond to people. I have lost so many opportunities. I was meant to be one of the early streaming, I was meant to get early access to like TikTok streaming back in like 2021 or 2 or whatever. And I for whatever reason, kept forgetting and putting off responding to like the TikTok contact that was given to me. And then like it fizzled out and I went, well, mind you, not that I really wanted to anyway. Like in fairness, I didn't really vibe with it, but like I could have been in their little creation program and I squandered it. Oh man. I feel bad. It's not like I feel good doing these things, okay? To be clear. I think Nappis tried to trick us into thinking he's older than he is. What do you mean? His second monitor just has old pop culture references for him to use. Anyway, guys, I just really love the Honeymooners. Any you guys catch the gee whiz? Who catch the recent? You wait a second.
Gee whiz, have you guys caught the recent I Love Lucy special? Oh, those gals get up to such different shenanigans in every episode. I love Bob Goldthwait. Oh my god, Humphrey Bogart, what a gas!
I'm going to throw myself into a ravine. There's weirdly like there's this one section of pop culture and it's like the 70s to like the mid 2000s. I don't know. Oh baby, do I know. Oh baby, you better believe I watched Casablanca on loop as a kid. I was a cool kid. I was so cool. It's not my fault. Listen, I there was an older gentleman that I used to that looked after me, and I was like, hey, I want to emulate you. I also just love that movie. If you haven't seen it, great film. You've probably heard the is looking at you, kid. That line, yeah. Or for a friend of Rick, anything, you know. Howdy chat, howdy Lucas, howdy Fun, howdy Nap, how do Tiger? Why are you doing the broadcaster voice, Nap? Why aren't you? That's the real question. Be the change in life you want to see. Today in MJ's life, I went on a graduation expo. Oh, please, there's monsters out there. I want to sleep. Graduation expo. Didn't talk to a single person because I have social anxiety, so it's mostly useless. But I got 2 cookies. I mean, that sounds like a good trade. Like that. Hey, you got cookies out of it. That's pretty good. That's pretty sick. But hey, you know. I think a lot of what those expos are useful for is really just like finding out information, like learning from afar. I find you don't tend to learn that much from talking to the people anyway, so it's fine. Not the hydrate, for the love of God. Oh, please. Oh God. Why did I choose to fill it with warm tea? That was such a mistake. It burns the whole way down. I have strep throat. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, dude. Maybe you need some tea. Something just yesterday. I'm not going to be doing any voices. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I have had my throat shot. I've had my throat absolutely destroyed. I remember there was a dude who, like, he destroyed my throat with vocal exercises for like for a cheering thing at like a medieval Renaissance fair type deal. Dear God. And yet I still continued to do bits, even as my voice was failing. And it's the one and only time I've ever actually lost my voice, which was a weird thing. It's so weird. If you ever try to like speak and like nothing comes out, it's spooky, dude. Like just like that's the most you can get. It's spooky. Birds nap. What is your definition of warm? It's boiling hot. I just put it in a little kettle that's now next to me on my table, and then I on a little hot pad, and then I poured that into a mug next to me. I boiled it just you know how Stream I didn't change over Stream for 5 minutes because I was boiling water, and then I went, oh boy. What kind of tea? It is an herbal tea known as throat coat, which is just, it's mostly for vocal things, and just because I had a little tickle in my throat, and speaking for 4 hours straight, oddly enough, does leave the old vocal cords a little fried at the end. And I meant to go somewhere after this, so I was like, oh, okay, I don't want, because it's such a, when I have to explain why I show up and sound like I'm some 14-year-old imitating what they think a deep voice is, because I show up and I go, because I can't make my voice inflect more. I don't mean to vocal fry my voice. I'm not an e-boy. I just but it's like after 4 hours of going, you know, as I do. I don't know why I don't do that specifically, but I just sometimes it's a little too much, and then I go like, I can't really make my voice go taller, more inflected than this. And I get cooked by it. I get cooked every time by my friends for it. So watching American Dad. Oh, I guess ignoring my oh, well, that's less good. I mean, American Dad's a pretty decent show. It's certainly one of the funnier one of those animation groups. It's also probably got the most interesting plot lines still ongoing. I'd say that's probably the case. Yo, 900, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, Raiders. Aldo, I hope you're doing well. I hope life's treating you well. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kids? What we up to? What were you doing today? Throat coat the goat. That's what I'm saying, man. It's genuinely the greatest tea in the world. That or like a good chamomile. I'm a big fan of that. Oh my gosh. Yo, Ace Aldo Diamond Archer. Thank you so much for the raid. Aldo. What are we up to today, King? Oh my gosh. I think I like chai tea as well. I'm just like, I don't know. I feel like I only ever have it as like a as a version of a latte, like a chai tea latte is I feel like my main go-to when I bother with chai tea. And yes, I know it means TT. Please, for the love of God, I've seen Spider-Verse. Please. I mean, I knew it before then too, but that's the easiest reference point. Oh God, that next movie's never coming out, is it? Rip my boy. Why'd your actor have to be a weirdo? Why? Oh man. Celestial Seasoning is the brand, I think, but Honey Vanilla Chamomile is my favorite before bed tea. I should buy a new box. I had a friend who brought me I forget where they got it. They might have got it. It was either out of state or maybe somewhere. Anyway, I forget where they got it, but it was like this. There was this sleepy time tea that was like chamomile, but had like a little snoozing bear on it. And by God, it was the greatest thing I'd ever experienced. I'd never had a greater sleep in my life. That little bear was so ready to go to bed. He had a little nightcap on and everything, like he was Scrooge. I was like, oh my God. He's straight snoozing. And I also became straight snoozing after downing a pot of that. It was delectable. I really should figure out where they got it. I could probably get it from like one of the international markets, but I don't know. It's gotta be, I mean, maybe it is sold here. I don't know. I've never seen it like in any, like, then again, I don't tend to go to like big, like stores for like picking up like grocery type things. So maybe it's in like a big box store. But I only don't really bother with that. Bop, bop, bop. You're a token straight and you're named a nap. You always straight snooze. What? You know, sometimes I do it to myself. Some days, you know, I write the letter and you guys just post it. My God. See, I can do old-timey references. How many streamers on Twitch reference postage? Not many. No. I would bet you all of my great bullion that not a one other who isn't playing a game relevant to mail right now is currently referencing postage. Don't check. There may be a mailman stream. Now that I think about it, somebody may be streaming their mail route. I don't know that, so you know what? I take back everything I just said. Oh God, what a time to be alive. Where I can reference a dying form of communication on a new and current one. Yippee! Oh, for those who don't know, by the way, I don't know if I explained. We're filling in this area because we're gonna build a little strip because I played too much New Vegas, and now I want to add a little strip. I mean, it won't be the exact same vibe. It won't be like casinos, but it will be like a Main Street strip. So I was like, ooh. Oh my God, New Vegas! Let's talk about that. What, you don't want to talk about postage? You don't want to. I would watch a mail delivery live stream focused on all the doggos being met and petted. Aren't they like the sworn enemy of the mailman? Isn't that like their thing? They have a feud, not unlike a Tom and Jerry. Remember the telegram that was like, "Frick you! Stop! Strongly worded letter to follow. Stop." Let's bring back Telegram. You know, misinformation would be a lot harder to disseminate if everybody had to use telegrams. I'm just saying, it would be a lot more difficult. Because who's gonna take the time to be like, but stop, jet fuel stop, doesn't melt, stop, never mind. See, they would lose interest. They would stop. Oh my gosh. Since you've cursed me to never play Outer Wilds or New Vegas again, you should play Outer Wilds next. You should ask me questions about New Vegas and I could be autistic about it. I don't know. Maybe. What's a question I got about New Vegas? Oh, I mean, I'm curious as to like, I guess I'm curious as to like the actual machinations of the New California Republic. I'm curious if they're looking to take over Vegas just simply because it's like a valuable hold and like will give them full control over the, I mean, they have control over the Hoover Dam, but like a more solidified hold, or if they're looking to continue to expand, like where is enough for the New California Republic? Do they have, are they like a faction that's just like, keep going, go till you can't go anymore? Or are they like, and we're good, you know? I feel like they're only here because of the power Hoover Dam will provide, but it may be the case that they're like, no, we're gonna keep pushing. Never underestimate the patience of a true hater. Oh my God. Hold on, I think I spelled that wrong. Oh my god. I wouldn't be able to tell. I make an educated guess. I glance at chat, make an educated guess at what it says. Sometimes I'm right, sometimes I'm wrong. Chat decided that I couldn't read, and I went, okay. Sometimes the dogs are like very friendly and get a treat for the mailman would be best friendly patable. Those ones would probably like the mailman. Do you mind wherever you are? Oh, am I out of dirt? Let's go to the dirt factory. MJ, what is the fastest the player can go? Can you yeet yourself into the sun? No, the fastest you can go is -2. That's how fast you can go. That game is the slowest movement in the world. Oh my god. Listen, my favorite thing in gaming is movement. Boy howdy. Boy howdy. Do I Boy howdy, am I not a fan of the movement in New Vegas. If I had a complaint, if I have to have a complaint about New Vegas, it is the movement in that game. You are like a snail, man. It's devastating. Hello, Elba. I'll do. Oh, look at him. He's so happy, so isolated. Just like Elba. Oh god. What can I say? A little historical humor goes a long way. Nope, none of that. Do I have like no dirt saved up? I just used it all, didn't I? Well, all right, we're gonna go back out to that forest and gather more dirt. That's the only way. I don't want to keep taking the resources from the area around me because then I'm just displacing it, and I don't like displacing it. We're gonna need extra anyway. We're gonna need a good bit. It's fine. I am Mushroom Man. We play Origins. Huh? You what? Wow. That was like that was like one of the Ripcord toys, like Woody from Toy Story. That was like a resounding 3 key noises I can make, I'm pretty sure. Origins mod. What about it? Oh, you mean we as in you and others, not we as in me. I see. You mean you are playing Origins mod. I understand. There's a mushroom origin? What's an origin about a mushroom? Oh, 1 second. I gotta let the lore through. There we go. Oh my god. The NCR has 5 states already holding territory in California. They're basically trying to build new country with actual resources. Do I have a bed with me? Okay, good. Actual resources and power. The dam gives hydropower in a huge draw for them, but the house met them at the dam and was like, hey, get out of here. But they negotiated and they let the NCR set up base around the strip and use 95% of the electricity in the original 5 states in their Mojave territory. So having the dam for themselves would keep the NCR online basically forever. Okay, but did they wish to expand beyond it? They would have tried to take the strip by force if it wasn't for the Legion mounting forces on the other side of the dam, making it hard to just casually take over in the opposite direction of the fort. Alright, I can understand how that complicates things, yeah. Me going to sweep the living room? Oh my god. Let's go to the dirt factory. I should probably clean my floors. I haven't done that in a little bit. Man, why'd you have to remind me to be responsible? What? That's not helpful. Come on. Oh my god. And I'm all about non-responsibility, you know? It's my favorite thing. I love engaging in the most irresponsible of behavior. I love going outside when it's cold without a hat on. And no scarf nor mittens either. Yeah, that's right. Bad to the bone, you know? I'm all tatted up, but they're just the tattoos that you put with just temporary ones. You put a little water on them. It's just temporary tattoos, but I'm tatted up, baby. Full sleeve, Hot Wheels. Oh man, bad to the bone. Oh my god, it's okay. I like that one. All right. Oh man, you know, Tiger, I blame you. Actually, I'm back onto my thinking of tattoos again. Which, mind you, I've done this since time in memoriam. You know, I have been back and forth. I don't crazy self-reveal about old Nap. Truly, don't have tattoos. Shock! Oh, crazy! No way! He doesn't have tattoos? No. Say it isn't so. Surely he must. Oh my god. I don't know if I can even look at you guys in the eye. Oh god, I don't have tattoos. Oh, it was such a shock. I'm sure you all thought that I was just full sleeves and like a big full body back tattoo, but it's just of David and soup. That's I got it recently. It was very painful, but boy howdy, was worth it, you know? I'll do. Hi, Edward. How's life? How's the wife? How's the kid? I hope you're doing well. I checked this morning and I went, he's not gonna be happy about that. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry to hear, King. I'm sorry to hear. Seems like turnout was low. Good old apathy, eh? Oh my god, Outer Wilds, this is an achievement to get through current Giants Deep without using Psychologist going fast, which requires fly out into space 10 minutes. Huh? What? Are you giving me Outer Wild achievements in Minecraft? What do you mean? I imagine you to be the sticker kid. No ability to decide where and when. Why did you just... What? Oh. No, I place every sticker I get. I'll have you know. I am totally fine with permanence. Which is weird, because I hate impermanence too. Yeah, you see, it's the duality of the two. I dislike both. I place every sticker I've ever gotten. How dare you? You're so wrong in that. What? Just because I don't have full body sleeve tattoos? Come on. I listen. I know it's shocking that I don't have any tattoos. But surely, insert art school talk, duality of man. Not just art school, pal. You do a degree like mine. Oh boy. Oh boy. Learn about duality of man, hegemony of the American Empire. Oh boy. Oh boy. Mise en scène. Oh my god. 6 other ways to sound like a total tool. Oh my gosh. It's wondrous, truly. But, I asked how fast. Tiger asked how fast you can go in either Overwilds or New Vegas. Oh, okay. But to be fair, the art school kids do it better and cool. What? What do you mean? Why did you say that to me? What do you mean? Also, I'll have you know, the duality of man in Edwin Drood, the last unfinished novel of Charles Dickens, still debated to this day as to who done it, because he never finished it, because he was on... constant opioids in a room filled with mirrors trying to understand the duality of man is super cool. The man made a room, head tip to toe, all mirrors, just him, copious opium, and a desk where he wrote a murder mystery. What a time to follow. I am Imperious. Thank you for the follow. I hope you're doing well. Oh, yeah, it sounds like sounds modern art school. When you say art, do you mean fine art or like the arts is in like an arts degree? I thought you meant fine arts. I mean, I'm only started feeling confident in my hypothetical tattoo placement when I started putting them on my VR chat avatar, wearing them in the VR helps. Oh, that makes sense. It would give you like a it would give you like a window into what it will be like. You know what I mean? Like a temporary vibe. That makes sense. It'd be great. I didn't know Dickens partied that hard. It's the what I could tell you about Charles Dickens. Oh boy, his biggest, he had huge scandal when a train crashed and he and his mistress were upon it. He saved 60 people, but also was mostly just trying to get his manuscript back. It's unfair. He was legitimately he saved the people first, but then it was hanging off a bridge and he went back into this derailed train to get his manuscript. Oh my god. He's like, no, I need to. The real problem was he got caught with his with a less than reputable woman whilst on the train. Scandal. Shock. You like history? What? No. No, me? Napoleon VII? No, I'm not a fan. Pretty lame if you ask me. Who would ever be big on history, you know? Me? I don't like it one bit. Not even a little. It's terrible. My friend had a performance art class, and once one of her things were visceral screaming as she cut on onion under. Okay, in fairness, I didn't personally go because I didn't go to friggin' place like I can't say it. Never mind. That was so close. I didn't go to a art school that someone you may have heard of. I don't know, but I knew people who attended. And boy howdy, did they go, hey Nap, do you want to come help me with my final? And I go, no, I don't know. I don't really act anymore. That's not really my thing, you know. I'm getting out of that bit. They're like, listen, I know that you want to. And I said, okay, well, why? What do I gotta do? They're like, okay, so put this sheet on. It's gonna be set in a specific forest, famous in Japan. Huh? And they say, listen, no, you're gonna play a sprite. It's a specific thing. You're playing a sprightly spirit. They just wanted me for my body. Oh my god. But anyway, no, it was because I was able to fit into they had like this tube thing I had to crawl through, which they bought is like this really like small little tire tube that was more designed for like, you know, a playground, and like their friends who were acting were like not like, I don't know, able to fit through it kind of thing. And so they're like, but you would, and the cloth and the curtain won't come, or the bed sheet won't come off you when you do. It's great. Anyway, so that's how I did interpretive dance in front of a bunch of people that I'd never met. Hey, honestly, wild experience. I played a dead ghost and had a few lines, and I was like, this is fine to me because I'm not being graded, nor does it matter if it's good. I don't even go here. Oh god, I don't really act anymore. Theater kids, no, we've been over this. Oh my god. Did you know that the bear fought with the Polish army? I did. Is it Wojak? I think it's Wojak, or Wutzki. Is it Wutzki or Wojak? I did. I love that bear. Very famous bear. Love that bear. They gave it vodka.
She doesn't even go here.
Exactly! Doesn't even go here! Oh my god. It was... Oh, man. It was... The amount of times I went to that school, not attending it ever, but to, like, help people with specific projects. Because I had a lot of friends who went that way, who were theater kids. Unlike me, I wasn't. I was adjacent. I was in band. We've been over this. I'm not rehashing it. I refuse. But anyway, because that's how, you know, I had one friend who was doing like costuming slash you know, just learning mostly costuming specific, but historical garments was their whole MO. I think they're planning on doing a master's soon too. Actually, I don't know if they've decided. It's kind of that phase right now. But anyway. Hello, huh? Oh my god, oh god, how, huh? What? Nap cat is a cat confirmed? What do you mean? Able to ooze through places too small for... No, listen, I'm able to, like, because of things I did as a young child, which I now am deciding not to explain, I'm able to,
Raise
like,
your
move...
hand if you have ever been personally victimized by Regina George.
Oh my god. No, I'm able to like just contort my body a bit. It's the same way I can get like my legs over my head. You know what I mean? It's just I'm still able to like bend really easily. I did it really young, and so I'm able to do it now still, you know? But anyway, that part's not important. It just meant I could contort the right way, you know? I have bones! Oh my god. I got a bit too different now. I think I got a job description, a chew toy. Huh? Oh wait, that wasn't for me, that was for Edward. I was like, huh? Do any of you want to hear the historical context of the unification of Germany? Which time? Like with Otto von Bismarck? Or like the reunification? Or like the earliest unification? Like, wait, which one? There was a couple times that happened. Some really bad times. Most notably, a certain 1871. Great one. Good old Otto von Bismarck. Or I guess Franco-Prussian War. Or wait, no, that comes after that, doesn't it? Or is that part of the unification? I guess kind of part of the unification. Squeak! My god. There's a mouse! What was I saying? Oh yes, I was saying yeah, anyway, so then that's how I also ended up like being fitted for like a costume. Remember, you guys know the fit. They were learning how to do Edwardian waistcoats and suits, and so they fully tailored a suit because they were like, I need a male body. Get over here. I went, okay, you got it, boss. Anything for you, king. It was very weird. It was very weird to be like poked and prodded and like not by my friend though, but like by their professor. They were like very like it was very, it's weird. It kind of weirdly nice, I guess. I don't know, to be like not acknowledged in a sense. I don't, that sounds weird. Never mind. I'm gonna take that back. But they were just like, it was a whole thing of like, you know, like the professor would be like, no, trim that. No, this is wrong. No. And like, they were just like, suddenly they're just like both hands, one on each knee, just like, no, move I was being just puppeted around, and I was like, what's going on? Why am I being treated like a Ken doll? What's going on here, gang? Oh, it was very interesting. But they were nice. They said I did good, and I was like, thank you. You saying this has made it all worth it. Thank you very much. But that's how I got a suit, an Edwardian waistcoat suit, tailor made. And I was like, well, how am I gonna say no to this? I also need a male body trans joke. My god, based. In the early 17th century, the Prussian ducal crown was offered to the Elector of Brandenburg, but then the 30-Year War, classic 30-Year War, happened in the war between the Protestant states and the Holy Roman Empire. The Catholic ones, especially the Habsburg, Austria, and the the Catholics, lost also. That left a scar within the Prussian mindset. They became heavily militarized, and that increased even more under Friedrich the Great and the 7-Year War happening. That was the war which... Yeah, they said, wait, you mean the 7 Years War in North America? That was not in the 1800s, huh? That was in the 1700s. I think there's many 7 Years' War. Welp, huh? A model and mannequin has the same job, stand and be invisible. Yeah, that was basically it. I think I was mostly there to just say ow in case they like poked through. I don't know. But yeah, it's one of my favorite things. I have another one of those, not that specifically, but going to that school, not attending it, and just showing up because I have friends at it who are like, hey, he goes to a different place, but he's here to fill in because I needed a body. And I go, yes, that is me. Hello. It's fun. I like it. It's very like, you know, because there's no worry on my end. It's all on my friends' end. Hey, nice they trust me, you know. Nice they trust me not to mess up their grade. But it's just one of those things where I'm like, oh, I don't even know these people. Like, nor am I gonna be in this classroom again. Oh my god. So it's great. See how that would be nifty, min-maxing, helping with minimal effort. Yeah, exactly. It's like, it was just this weird thing where like you just shut off your brain because you're not meant to, like, I'm not meant to talk. I'm not meant to be like, what if we do this? You know, I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's required. I'm just meant to like, I can't say that. I can't, never mind. Oh, what the hell? I'm just meant to sit there and be pretty, you know? And so I was like, oh, wow, that's kind of fun. Not in like a, never mind. I'm not elaborating. That's gonna go down a bad path. That's gonna, listen, okay? I just mean, it's like, I just mean in the sense of, it's interesting to not have to matter to the situation, you know? That's all that I mean. Okay. Sit there and look. Yes. Sit there and look pretty. That's anyway. His job is pretty as crazy. Oh my god, Diabol. Oh, I'm sorry, I missed a hydrate. I was so busy not looking. Oh my god, my face is warm. Hydrate. Anyway, my point being, it's fun when you get to participate in things that don't really have to like matter, you know? What spawned this conversation? Oh, art schools, right? Edward asked about art schools, right? And you know, it was like people screaming while chopping onions. Yes, of course. And I was like, yeah, I had to do that for that little like ghost play thing. And I was like, sure, man, whatever you want. It was very. Hey, who am I to pretend like I don't like eyes on me, man? Well, I don't like eyes on me, I guess. I like when I'm in anonymous doing something. Cause you know, I stream. Obviously, I like attention. I'm kidding. Sort of. Unrelated, but oh my god, I've been out of my tea for like over a week now, and I'm losing my mind. Rob them of it. Go invent the Doofenshmirtz patented tea extract and actorator, and take it from somebody who doesn't need it. Yoink it from them. But also, genuinely, that's quite rough. I'm sorry to hear that. I asked nothing about art school. You went off. What do you mean? You were the one who brought up cutting onions and screaming in art school, and we're like the duality of man. Ha, art school. You said, oh my god. I am not gonna sit here. I refuse to be blamed anymore for this grotesque mythology. Oh my god. Okay, Neb, give me your testosterone. Surely you can spare some. No, me personally, no, I'm using mine. Me personally, I'm using it, but there's some people who aren't, you know. There's some stupid people probably on that other streaming platform that I'm not gonna name. They you know. I didn't ask about you, Everything is about me. Learn to keep up. It's all me, baby. You're gonna sit there for 3 more hours. Sit where? Here? No, I'm going back. I got my dirt. I needed to get dirt. That's why we were here. A quick slide. Oh my god. Well, for the joke, wait, you gotta give me a number. Give me a number between 1 and 1001. That's the deal with that one. Oh man. Nap needs it. All the gains in the gym. Exactly. Yeah, Nap. What does the quick slice do? Nap. It gives you a quick slice. It says it on it. You got a quick slice. What do you want from me? 889. You got it, boss. 800. I will find it. 889. Jokes about sports. Okay. I can't see us ever finishing this 10-pin bowling game. Why is that? Every time I knock all the pins down, someone calls everyone out on strike. Oh, union humor. You know, not the worst joke in there. Not the worst joke they've ever written. My God. It's not bad. Not bad at all. It's cute. It's a cute one. Some of them real duds. That one, not bad. Why is every topic almost going into the gutter today? It's almost spring. Make us all mad. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking. No, not the tomato. No. Come on. Come on. There's some real bad ones in there, Weep. Come on. You don't know. You don't know how bad it gets. Oh god, I got it. I found in like a used bookstore an old joke book, and I was like, this is perfect. I'm just gonna take this and use it and make it so that 1001 jokes are redeemable. It's great. Oh my god. 951. All right. And 665. Good god. All right. 951 first. I think, is that still jokes about sports? No, that's in the what do you call section. What do you call a woman with a radiator on her head? Anita? Huh? I don't understand. Anita with a radiator on her head. What's that got to do with Anita? What am I missing here? No, not more to me, please. 665. Oh my god. No, well, we'll read it out. Well, of course we'll read it out. What's 665 again? Oh yes, this one. Yes, oldie but a goodie. Yes. What do you know about the Dead Sea? What do you know about the Dead Sea? Dead? I didn't even know it was sick. Thank you. I'll be here all night, baby. Your tomatoes mean nothing to me. I'm impervious. Oh my god. It got ocean temples. Microflora number 13. Ocean monuments. Oh my god. 433. Are we just sitting here doing jokes now? Is that our life? Really? MJ, you too? Not 665 again. Why again? For what reason? Oh my god. 433. Knock knock. Who's there? Butcher who? Put your arms around me, baby. Oh my god. Let's see. It's 665. How does that one go again? Oh my god. What have you heard about the Dead Sea? Dead? I didn't even know it was sick. Oh, gross. What do you mean? And now I wish I was the C from 665. Oh my god. Gross, what do you mean, Edward? Come back, come back. Oh. Man, Tiger's right. So why is his stream only going towards the gutter? Why? What is happening? I know it's a Friday, but Jesus Christ. Oh my god, you'd think it's after 8. Oh my god. You'd think it's nap at night, but no. Like, oh. Dios mío. Should have played Outer Wilds. I disagree. I'm having fun. I'm having fun. We sit on the opposite sides of the sushi bar and no closer. Wow. Wow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Nope, I'm not gonna make that joke. Never mind. I'm stopping myself. I am being good. I'm being good at what I'm meant to do. I am being a good streamer boy, and I'm not. We're not going down that route. Every day this week has felt like its own week. God, ain't that the truth? God, my hair is so itchy. I feel terrible. Did you apply itching powder? Perhaps I have had that happen once. I didn't. That's a lie. I saw it in a cartoon, though. I've never seen itching powder. It seems dangerous. I feel like it's just giving someone an allergic reaction. I haven't taken a shower. Oh, well, you can go do that, King. I ran out of conditioner. My hair feels so dry. Couldn't be me. Couldn't be me. I actually just got new conditioner. I'm amped. Love conditioner. God. Oh my god, I'm not gonna do that. You're live. Yeah, well, fair enough. Why would anybody ever wish to miss but a second of Napoleon the Seventh? Oh my god. If we went down that route at all, though, we have to consider answering my DMs about providing a playlist. What playlist? Oh my god. Listen. Okay. This, if anyone, we're going to, also fair, MJ. Valid. I'm not gonna read it because, but fair. If anyone were probably gonna get it, Edward, I would probably give Ashton's to you. All right. And what he's asking about Weeb is so here's the thing. When I play D&D, when I start with characters, I make playlists. I think people misunderstand what I mean by this as well. Like, these things are like feats. These are, when I say playlist, these things are like 1 to 2 hour epics. Because they update as time goes on. So it starts with about 15, maybe 20, if I really know what I want the character to be, songs to begin with. Okay, so the first 5 are like the quintessential, like, you will know the character based off these 5 songs. You know what I mean? They're the quintessential, like, these 5 give you an idea, but they should also play in my mind at least, to be the opener of the backstory. Usually the backstory is the first 15 to 20 songs, and like, when it's organized because it's determined, like, okay, this song leads better into this one because the final notes ends on a G and this one starts on a, like, you know what I mean? So it's like, I'm too particular about it to begin with, because I'm trying to evoke like a specific vibe and tell a story through the playlist, but it's like a story only I know. And so anyway, it's like this whole real particular thing where it's like only 2 hours. Well, they get, some can get longer, depends on, like, because I update them as I play them. So if time goes on and arcs finish during our campaign, because when I play a campaign with a character, I'm lucky enough to get the opportunity to usually get to play them for a few years. I mean, I've been playing Ashton for like 3 years now, 4 years actually. So it's like, nope, 3 years. So it's like, you know, a lot's happened. Oh my god. Looking sideways at my playlist for Final Fantasy characters that is 20 plus hours. Listen, some can get really long. I just keep them contained enough where it's like I could listen to it the morning before I go play. You know what I mean? That way I can be like, all right, I'm back in the zone. What's the longest campaign you've ever played? With no break or like with a time jump? Because technically we came back to one. The longest was probably 7 years. Yeah, that's probably the longest we ever did. Some of them are very short because we all died. Some of them we just total party wiped and it was like whop whop, you know? 7 years? Yeah. That's, I mean, in fairness, that's the first campaign I ever played though. So like that was one where it was like, we started as kids, you know? It was like that was long because we just like, it was our first entry into like the thing. We learned, you know, we were like, whoa, what's D&D? I think it's 7 years, about that, yeah. And that was the one that ended just before Ashton. So, you know. And then there's been a few others that have been like in between, you know? Gosh, I need IRL for, yeah, like it's my greatest joy is I get to play D&D sometimes twice in a week, every week. Most people, like the idea that there's people out there who are like, yeah, sometimes we get together once a month. I'm like, I'd explode. What do you mean? It's crazy to me. But that's just because I've been like blessed with a group that's able to be consistent. You know what I mean? And at this point, we're just not gonna let it fall apart. I have I have a default character that I've used in several campaigns for literally the last 15 years. Hey, based. Oh, is that like an Adventure League character, or is that just like one that you like move around with? That's like a very classic way of playing D&D. Like that is the quintessential original way of playing. So it's like, that's sick, genuinely. But oh, and then the thing about the playlist is there's 3 total, well, there were 3, now probably more like 2 reasons why I haven't shared them. One was because I was like, I don't want people to know my Spotify. I listen to things on there. I don't want people to be able to know what my Spotify is. But then people were like, well, Nap, just screenshot it. I was like, okay, fair. Same orc, different story. Base. My first entry to D&D, my DM, who was very new, gave me a magic item that let me cast Wall of Fire once per day. Hell yeah. We were level 1. Hell yeah. Wiped out an entire horde of ghouls in 1/3. Oh, let's go. Moment in ever in D&D. Yeah, dude. Broken things are often super fun. Like, especially when they're not, like, common. You know what I mean? Doing something absolutely busted, like, once in a while, great in D&D. The multiversal orc is kind of iconic. How long we discovered I'm listening to a remix of Thomas and Friends. Who is Thomas and Friends? Remix of Thomas and Friends. Like the train? Like Thomas the Tank Engine? Oh my god. You got me, I guess. Why would I? Okay. Does that even exist? Is there a remix? Did Ringo make a remix? I could see you deadlifting to that. Oh my god. I actually don't do a lot of deadlifting, namely because I have no real need to get like, I don't know. The bulk ain't really my thing. I like, I don't know, for like working out and stuff like that, I'm way more into like, how do I describe this without describing too much? I don't know. Deadlifting, powerlifting and deadlifting ain't super my thing. That's all I'll say. Oh, Nap. Of course there is. Well, I didn't know that. But no, yeah, it's 2 that. One is, yeah, there's songs in I'm well aware that I've mentioned before that I've been like, yeah, music to me is really important, and like lyrics are like my favorite thing. Because often, I mean, not all of the songs, but every one of the songs in there is playing to like the lyrics that are in the song. Some are just for the absolute vibe, but 9 times out of 10, it's because the lyrics play into whatever the character was going through. And on the one hand, I'm like, yeah, it's a character. But on the other hand, it's like every D&D character I've ever made has some element of me in it. And I wish to never be known. Oh my god. Aesthetics and strength, I'd imagine. Yeah, well, that's probably a good way to put it. Jack is an idiot. They got me 2 months of Spotify Premium. That sounds awesome. Wait, oh, yo. Oh my god. Use it wisely. My first D&D character was a Dark Elf Monk. My second was a Tiefling Bard. Both of them are clearly played by someone new to D&D. Hey, nothing wrong with that. New players are often some of the best. It means you don't know the rules totally yet, so you're willing to ask and try things that like seasoned players have already written out of their mind because they're like, I know that won't work. And a DM might let you actually do it. They'll be like, yeah, you know, yeah. It's really cool. Twink, but he's straight, so we stay athletic. String bean would be straight twink. Athletic would be twink. I don't need to be in this conversation. Anyway. My point is that, yeah, it's like, on the one hand, I'm like, because of the, like, there's like 2 songs I think I've ever shared that I enjoy through like the Discord, and both times, well, I mean, one was like as MJ likes to refer to it, emo Scooby-Doo, which I still don't understand. I listened to it a lot in like, I found it in like 2021 or 2022 or whatever. It was really and it was like just a slowed down version of it, and I liked it because you ever find like a song that like I don't know, I feel like I have like a really active brain sometimes, and so it made it so like it stun locked me into like not thinking like about anything else. So if I put it on, I could just like focus on a one thing. It was cool. So it just like had this like element to it. But then I'm like, okay. MJ's like, yeah, so emo Scooby-Doo, and I'm like, what? Oh my god. I need to pick up some stone real quick too. I placed down one. Yes, I did. Okay, good. And then the other was like, there's a song called Bubbly that I remember I was talking about in the Discord, and I got so quickly, like red, like obliterated for the lyrics. I was like, shut up. I was like, you don't know. No, you don't know. Oh my god. And so I was like, people are gonna know too much if they see these playlists, and I can't have that. And then the third element, which is the actual, like, which is the key crux element, and I probably shouldn't even say it, but I will, is that, like, you know, when I made these, and I don't change them after they're made. I feel very strongly about never changing them because I don't listen to them a lot, outside of like just prepping for a character. And, you know, there's at least 2 that have songs that now I'm like, oh, that artist is bad. And then I go, but okay, I'll skip the song, but I want to keep it there because it's like the vibe's right. And maybe that's a bad thing to do. I don't know. I'm not perfect. But anyway, what I'm saying is, I wish not to be canceled for a D&D playlist. I say this like it's gonna have the worst things in the world in it. But listen, I promise it's not that bad. Please. Some of them are actually, I'm like, I'm not listening to the song, but I'm gonna leave it there because I know the intent that it had. And so anyway, I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure. This is gonna get me cooked someday. This is gonna be, because it's one of those things where I'm like, I don't still listen to the song, but I don't want to get rid of it. I don't know. And so yeah, that's one of the other main like blocking points where I'm like, yeah, I'm not really gonna share these because I don't want somebody to be like, Nap supports this artist. And I'm like, no, I don't. Wait, no, please. The lyricism connected too well, please. It fit the character too well, please. Oh god. And part of that I don't mind totally because, I don't know, I'm like, hey, the Rolling Stones also probably sucked, you know? It's like, there's lots of, most musicians probably suck. Any musician I've ever met, I've been like, wow, you are crazy. Okay. I won't judge you for the playlist, Nap. I promise. I don't believe you. I just won't listen to the ones I can support. I mean, based and true. You met the Rolling Stones? No, my point, no. I meant any artist I've ever met, and I was using the Rolling Stones as an example of like, artists are, you know, artists are bad. Artists are, almost every artist has probably something bad that just has yet to come out. And I go, I know, I was twisting your words. That's what you sound like. That's what you sound like. Oh my god. Doesn't support bad artists. He's just autistic. Sorry, he's sentimental. At what point did sentimental and autism get correlated? Oh my god. And if I did judge you, it would be in your DMs in a casual way. A casual way as Edward goes straight to the New York Times. He's like, run this ad, full page, front page. I want it everywhere. Oh god. I don't know why I'm portrayed Edward as J. Jonah Jameson, but I you know what? I'm sticking to it. I'm sticking to it. He is J. Jonah Jameson, and it can't be undone. Yeah, probably about there. We should play Outer, huh? We should play 20 questions about New Vegas. My third character was my wizard, Norsis. This is my first introduction to the idea of lore and backstory before optimization. Oh, Norsi got nearly one-shotted by the BBEG when we met them too early, and I messaged the DM afterwards. For a negative 10 feet penalty to my flight speed, he was an error conqueror to represent the Scouring Summon for the spell. Based. Oh my god. It felt so cool that with my next D&D character, a barbarian named Inamura, and my previous D&D character, I gave her permanent vulnerability to thunder damage due to her hearing voices. Ooh. See, I love that stuff. That's like my favorite thing. Do not place Crusader Kings before Outer Wilds DLC. All right, kind of fair, kind of based, kind of fair. It's definitely, it was not a sub goal. It was just something I wanted to do. That's fair. It really, I shouldn't be prioritizing it in any capacity. Oh my god. But anyway, the playlists I still like. At some point, I mean, at some point, the ones for the hardcore world will come out. If I die, I guess. So maybe never. Maybe I'll just never die, you know? But when that happens, I'll release those. Lightning strikes me right now. Right now. But at least, I've at least shared some of the songs that are on that, so it's fine. Please play CK before Outer Wilds. Oh my god. We should play CK3 before Outer Wilds DLC. A random voice, just me, a bit hazy, but I got the idea. I think my hand is wrapping around your thigh, squeezing unless you like. Ha! Ha! What? Someone else needs to be sedated. What the heck? Oh my god. What if we did a listen along on stream or Discord probably? Well, both Discord and stream could get DMCA'd, so I'm probably not gonna play music that way. Who said that? Why did Tyler say that? Why would Tyler say that? MJ? Oh my god. We don't kink shape around. Nap is right now. No, I'm not shaming anyone. I was just out of left field. I just didn't. I just didn't expect it. Listen. I mean, that's not relevant. No, but that's not relevant. Oh my god. I guess I don't know. We're not going down this hole. We're not going down this rabbit hole. It's spring. I'm telling you, we're all bonkers now. That's the MJ guarantee. Oh my god. What if I found the official music video on YouTube and we did the YouTube watch along? Which is actually activity you can do on Discord. I think you can do that on private Discords. I don't know if you can do that on public Discords. I mean, you physically can, but like public Discords, unlike private Discords, still have DMCA applicable to them, you know? Speak for yourselves now. Now I've been here, huh? Oh my god. What? We're building Minecraft blocks. That's what we're doing. That's nothing else. Good god. What is gotta do? I swear to God, Weeb King comes back and this is what happens? You're going to scare them away. They're gonna be like, what did this place devolve into? Crazy, bonkers, crazy, spooky, hilarious. Oh my god. I'm placing blocks and stuff because I'm in freaking Minecraft. Oh my good god. There's got to be another topic. There's got to be something else we can talk about. Hades Town or something. Actually, I'm losing my mind at people online about Hades Town in a way that's like not really important, but boy howdy am I gonna speak it at you. Boy howdy am I gonna get on my little soapbox. I'd say we've been tamed since they left. Have the back just means a reset. Oh my god. Ask me more questions about New Vegas. Oh my god. Oh no, is this about the London guy? No, it's not actually. I mean, yeah, I guess technically it is, but it's about Reeve. Oh god, I'm blanking on his name. Reeves something. What was his full name? The original actor. He's down. Reeves Carney. And it's about the fact that no, New Vegas, Hades Town doesn't exist. Your keys aren't jingling loud enough, King. I'm sorry. It's because there's a bunch of people. So what's happened in Hades, for those who don't know, Hades Town, great musical, highly recommend you listen to the off-Broadway first and then listen to the regular one. Great soundtrack, cool musical, really interesting ideas, you know? Really enjoy it. You'd probably like it too. But anyway, in recent years, so there's been some change. As what happens with Broadway, actors leave and new actors take on roles, and that's common, that's normal. That's kind of what happens, you know? It's part of the whole gig. I really want to see the Lightning Thief musical of London. Oh, we should try to go, King. And if you like subtle emotion, you avoid the London one. You know, ironically, that is sort of what this is about. Because basically, so the original guy did this whole thing where he'd switch between falsetto and non-falsetto while singing, particularly for only specific songs, usually the three epics. There was occasionally in other songs too, but those three were the main ones that he did. For recent actors to take on this role, a lot of them have decided to forego the falsetto and do the whole song kind of belting it, because it's pretty high for a male role, you know, which, you know, fair, you know, Broadway loves people belting. That's their thing, you know, that's their, all the great musicals wouldn't be the same if they don't, you know, no, like I Dream the Dream is good because it has a great big swarm upwards. Nobody wants to hear the song go from Cats like, touch me, there's no reason to leave me all alone in the daydream of my days in the sun. You know, you want it to be big and flashy and whatever. I get it, okay? It's a thing. And so everybody's now critiquing, though, because of all these people doing these, which, you know, they're succeeding at. They're not like failing at doing it. They're succeeding at it. But everybody's now critiquing and being like, this proves that Reeve, the original guy, sucked. He couldn't do this. And I'm like, my brother in Christ. No. One, he could because he did in certain songs. But two, I would argue, I mean, given the fact they are allowed to do the belting, I have to assume that what I'm about to say is not the case legitimately, and that you know, it wasn't an intentional thing. But for me, so for those who don't know, Orpheus is the son of Ortagus and Calliope the Muse. In this myth. Sometimes he's also the son of Apollo instead of the Ortagus, but traditionally Ortagus, and in Hades Town it is Ortagus. They use the traditional myth. Though ironically, Eurydice is the daughter of Apollo in this version. But anyway, random aside, my voice has dropped more, but only my singing voice, I can almost get down to a bass. Hey, yo! My speaking voice has barely changed though. Hey, dude, congrats! Hey, either way, if it's progress towards what you want, that's the important thing. That's awesome, dude. I'm not a big fan of the belting in my opinion, but I can deal. But what the Electrocast does, where they use a different A sound, it irks me. Dear God, we're not getting into that one. We're not getting into that one. Our feud. But anyway, but my issue with it is that I'm like, for me, because he's musing on these, and he's making the whole point of the musical is he's making this song as he goes. He's trying to make the song to bring back spring, you know, and so it's a 3-part epic that details the love and romance of and the failing romance of Hades and Persephone. That's kind of that's the crux of the musical outside of the basic myth, you know. And so for me, I'm like, doesn't it make more sense? Like when you're writing a song, as everyone has done, everyone at some point has written a song, you know. That doesn't mean you had to like physically write it out, but you were somewheres washing dishes or something, and you went like just something to yourself. It didn't have, you never have to have done it again, and you never maybe kept the tune, but a little tune that you once made definitely exists. And when people do that, it tends to be the case that they'll do a little noodling, and they'll do like, you know, they'll do like the, like they'll do usually like if you were gonna write like I don't know, Summer of '69 or something like that, you're like you'd be doing it in a higher tone than you would sing it. Because of course you're still trying things out. And so interestingly, when he would switch between the falsetto, it's like, oh, this is when he's sure of the song versus when he's not, or he's still figuring it out. And it gives this like ethereal nature to it, which is because it's very different from how everybody else is singing. And I'm like, oh yeah, well that makes sense. He's part Muse. That should sound different from everyone else. It would be weird if he did just sound like any other singer, wouldn't it? And so these people were like, this proves he was bad at it. I'm like, no, it proved that he had a better concept of character. What do you mean? I also would be like, these people are pushing their voices to get these belting tones out. I'm like, calm down, man. You're not Jeremy Jordan. Calm yourself down. Like, Jesus Christ. And not everything needs to be this way. You have other songs, exactly, drafting voice. You have other songs in this musical that will let you show off your vocal range and belt. You don't need to do it on the soft little bits. But anyway, that's something. That is something that absolutely has it's the canker that gnaws, you know? Where I've been like, what do you mean? There's an interesting story element to him not belting it. Why would you wish to trade that away? You know, singing something loud, just going for it is cool, but doesn't mean it's better. It can be cool, it can be interesting even. But if it's just all you're doing, then it's like, okay, well now you've taken all complexity out of the song. You've removed the element of the musicality of it that makes it interesting. You fool! Yo, now though. Hi Nap, hi chat, what are we yapping about? Hades Town, you know, the musical. Cool musical. If you've never seen it, I highly recommend listening to its soundtrack. Or if you get a chance, there's, you know, they're touring and/or they're in like several different cities. New Vegas. MJ's so right. We are talking about New Vegas. Oh my god. All right, MJ. All right, here's a question for you. Why does killing Caesar not matter? That's lame and stupid. That I think it's ridiculous that that's gonna have no impact. That's stupid. We killed him and then we're like, hey, no, that doesn't change anything actually. And I went, huh? What do you mean? Well, he hasn't really been running down. I'm like, listen, you don't have to still be running. Your main guy dies. It's gonna have impact. What do you mean? And I understand it's probably due to the constraints of the fact that it's a set in stone video game and not a real living, breathing world, but still, it's lame. Your leader dies under your watch after one guy storms the place and kills everybody? I think that's gonna affect morale. I think that's gonna have some impact. Multiple farms. I'm going to light it up. Leave me alone. I need to go get coal to light it up. I don't have any torches on me. Fine, I'll go light it up after I finish with this. Oh my god. Truly, this is the greatest Minecraft content. I'm a little delirious. No worries. No, I'm being genuine. I'm genuinely asking about the Legion. I'm happy. I'm happy to talk about anything and everything under the sun. This is just one of those things that's like as I said, it's the canker that gnaws. It's just stuck in my graw. Won't let me alone. Begone, the foul demon, let me alone. And it won't. It persists. It goes, no. This is the same as like, oh man, never mind. There's so many things. TikTok annoys me so. It annoys me so with people that it was a mistake. As I said earlier, bring back telegrams. Remove everyone's smartphone. Except for mine. I get to keep mine because I'm cool and awesome and special. Oh my god. Yeah. How long do you think? Everybody disappears, but like power continues, you know what I mean? For whatever reason. So you're able to keep like a charged phone and internet up. How long before you run out of TikToks to see? Like surely it's more than your lifetime. Even if you doom scrolled daily. Surely since 2019 to now, there's surely enough TikToks in existence that it would eventually show you everything. Gotta. No, don't take my smartphone. It has my idle game fishing in it. No, you may take our lives, but never take my digital fishes. Oh, of course it goes. Of course it's going to matter, but Caesar is sick from the brain tumor. Yeah, but I feel like that wasn't public knowledge. Kind of messing up leading the Legion, and a lot of the Six are running the show at this point. There are people set up to replace him who are physically more capable of him as well. I feel like they've written it in a way where it's like, kind of like how you can become Thane of every hold in Skyrim and it doesn't matter. You know what I mean? It's the video game issue of like, to allow maximum freedom, what you do has to not actually matter. And maybe I'm judging too soon. I don't know. Maybe I will notice things and be like, oh, cool. But it gives the vibe that that's not the case, you know? I love this new sword. It absolutely one-shots all undead. It's fantastic. It's beautiful. There's a cave. I don't know where that goes. So like Nap, if I did a little build, would you consider it? Huh? I did a little build for the capital. Mayhaps, mayhaps, maybe. Well, no promises. It's like a 3x3 dirt block house. Edward's like, you said you would. No, you said. Oh my god. Just a little token here is a design for the community to use. Gods gave you blueprints. Yeah, I could do that. I'd be down, yeah. Well, realistically, someone would be there to replace and become the next. I will say this. I will do it so long as I have the artistic liberty to potentially alter elements of it, if I felt I wanted to. And if you send me the greenhouse with white glass, I'm going to scream. You'd better never do such a thing. I've been playing this one Ocean Idol game where you grow coral reef, and I have so many favorite fishes: Moorish idols, blue tangs, parrotfish, every and all butterfly fish, and of course my favorite, the leafy sea dragon. Yo, I'm living. Well, realistically, someone would be there to replace and become the next Caesar, right? And just because Caesar is dead doesn't mean the army goes home. Morale will be affected, but there's just still legions, strongholds everywhere. I don't know, man. People cut and run. Your main guy, your cult of personality dies. There's definitely people who thought he was invincible and are like, maybe we shouldn't mess with these guys anymore. Also, while there are plans for who should take over, that who's to say that wouldn't result still in other people not privy to those plans be like, no, I should be in charge, actually. You know what I mean? It's a little too clean, is all I'm saying. It's a little too clean for what it is. Never mind, that shit's in my building. Yes. Oh my god. It was going to be white glass. MJ, in the London Fallout mod, is there a neutral faction centered to a pub? Is there ever a scene where someone drops a glass and everyone goes, "Way"? There better be. The pitch better be looking lovely. Our character is clearly super powerful. You should go and kill all those strongholds. You literally walked through. That's my. I'm like one guy and Boone walked through the place and just obliterated everyone. Also, that was Boone's opinion on the matter. He thinks killing Caesar won't matter. That's fair, I guess. I joined a faction of soccer hooligans with shivs. Oh my god. Well, looks like that's what we gotta play next. I need to make this have a bit more of a natural lilt over here. Okay, I was like, do I not have any more stone? I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure I still have some stone. Bop. Bop. I'm not convinced the player character of Final Fantasy isn't some kind of vengeful spirit of pure determination and spite. Why would it be? Is that like a common theme of the game, or like you're just you play them that way and you're like, no, they're pissed. No, you don't understand. They're real mad about this. Oh my god. They would also just walk into Caesar's Fort and game over him. Hey, man. Hey, what can I say? It was too easy. That's, I don't know. It's like, how do you even rally against that? Hey, gang, so our leader did not die of natural causes like we thought from his tumor. In fact, he was slaughtered in his own home with like really powerful weapons all around him and powerful guys. And he got by two people and a robot. I feel like that creates some problems for the image. I feel like that makes him go, guys, are we losers? Are we not good at our jobs? Guys, do we suck at this? Are we bad at this? I don't know. Maybe. Whap. So like two guys walking through our fort, killed their leader, but it's alright. We can still definitely take on the NCR, baby. Never gonna lose to the NCR. They suck. Wait, that guy works with them? He got lucky. I'm reading a lot of arguments on Reddit. A lot of people don't think the leader will survive, but I don't know. Yeah, well, like I said, it may just be. It would probably descend kind of, not ironically, not unlike Rome itself. When the emperor dies, even though people head plant, it would probably still descend into warlords, and people be like, "No, I should be emperor," you know. And it's the same issue that most RPGs have, particularly of that time period. It's not bad per se. It's not like it's like this game is unplayable now. It's one of those things of like, man, limited by the constraints of their time. You know what I mean? Of course, there's arguments. Oh my god, we were literally a career before this. It's true. Yeah, they're comparing it to the real emperor. Makes sense, especially because if there was anybody like, you know, who was like anybody other than him who was like, I also understand the anthropology of Rome, they'd be able to be like, wait a minute, what if we did this? What if we had a power struggle? Who doesn't love a power struggle, baby? Sunday, come see the power struggle between Caesar and Augustus. The White House was some random retired soldier and killed everyone. Hey, we've leveled up. We're not just a courier anymore. We're chill, dude. You know, we're pretty chill. We also, I mean, they could at least, propaganda-wise, they could at least be like, hey, this guy took over Vegas. This guy killed House. Because everybody knows we killed House as well. So it's kind of like, oh, well, that's less embarrassing. You know what I mean? Oh, the guy who also just killed House came and killed it. Oh, who's this demon? They do propagandize it. Yeah, see, you'd be able to do propaganda to be like, you just don't use the radio. I can't use the radio. Devastated. Devastated. I'll never emotionally recover. My Final Fantasy Warrior of Light OSHA, like the health and safety, just really wants a God's Forsaken. He's nocturnal and forcing himself to be diurnal, and he wants to wander around and see vistas and be nerdy tourists, but people keep involving him in political machinations. It's a whole thing. I just want to go on vacation. God. Oh my god. House Unplugged, Caesar, goo. It's true, he is goo of all things. Honestly, maybe they're gonna Anastasia him. Maybe they're gonna be like, no, Caesar's still out there somewheres. All that was there was goo. He couldn't have turned him into goo. Like, there's headcanon ways to get around it. You know what I mean? It's like I said, it's not god-awful writing or anything. It's just the constraints of the time, I'm pretty sure. It's just, you know, all RPGs have this issue. While you're trying to allow for maximum freedom and maximum, like, ability to do anything, it's like, okay, then we kind of have to, like, we can't have the whole world shift on a dime. That's 100,000 outcomes. Caesar's sick. And a lot of his followers only care about him and not the Legion. So if/when the Legate takes over, he wouldn't care about keeping the Legion together and would splinter into small raider groups. But you can absolutely convince the Legate losing ground back east in exchange for Vegas is bad for the Legion's survival, and he'll listen to you, and Boone thinks the Legion has a strong enough chain of command to survive. So I don't know. See, but that's actually, in fairness, that's a very interesting element, because it's Boone thinking that, which could either be Boone being too good of a soldier or believing soldiers, like, too much that, like, soldiers would follow their orders, and or just himself being incapable, because for him he has a vested interest in the Legion being this, like, unstoppable force, because he killed his wife. He didn't go try to save her. He killed, because effectively we just stormed their most protected place. And he just had me as well. So, like, for his mental sake, I think he has to assume that it couldn't have been that easy to destroy the Legion. Because otherwise he killed his wife for nothing. You know? Yes, like OSHA, the organization. OSHA is a canonical Mikote name and suffix. It means he's the firstborn son of OSHA. Oh yeah, that's sick. Wait, that's awesome. Oh my god. Canonical game names go brrr. But alas, you know, that's Boone's cross to bear. I don't think people are giving the Legate as much credit for caring about keeping the Legion alive as he should. Since you talked about Boone, his companion quest just started, and you can actually learn about his sad backstory and help him bear said cross after you play Outer Wilds. Oh my god. Maybe I don't want to know Boone's sad backstory. I think I already know Boone. What do you mean? What more is there to know? What more tragedy has befallen this man? Poor guy, jeez. I miss my wife, Tails. Like, my God. Can more tragedy befall him? You can help him deal with his trauma. I don't want to know what EDE is all about. I swear I don't know about Osha Jab and the NPC, but I adopt her as my canonical game mom very quickly, based. Nap, if I drop 50 cents, don't do that. We prioritize Crusader Kings 3. What 20? No, it's not the sub goal. The current sub goal is a world building stream. Nap, you missed one, huh? One of my messages is the context. I put together the first and last name of the two different roles in random generator. Looked up enough to know that I had a suffix to the first name. Imagine my surprise when Osha Jab. I wandered into the outskirts of my city and started to find my game mom, Osha Jab. Yeah, so you're saying, I could be mistaken, but you're saying there's an NPC also with a name like that? If so, that's sick. That's so cute. I'm 28. And then 28 to get world. Oh my God. Boon points to you, but you'd probably want EDA points. Well, yeah, of course I do. I just not. I don't. There's nothing to pursue for ED. It's like, yeah, if you go to somewheres that has something to do with the Enclave, maybe. I thought going to the Brotherhood would do that. Honestly, that's half of my interest in the Brotherhood. Has been like, hey, maybe I'll learn something about EDE, because they'll probably be like, my God, that's Enclave technology. You know, but then they didn't. And and I went, oh, I thought you guys wanted to be, oh man, what's wrong with my car? I accidentally picked Oshi's appearance to match Oshi's mom. Oh, Osha Jab is the NPC of Makito's naming conventions. Osha Jab me is your firstborn son. That's so cute. The faction Poggers.
I'll do it, Naps. I won't. I'll do it. Prepare to be absolutely bamboozled.
I swear to God,
I wouldn't be able to afford to see the Lightning Thief musical, and I'm sorry, I'm not. But you aren't that important.
Based.
In other news, you're pretty neat. Pretty dang dandy.
Pretty dang dandy? Last time somebody called me a dandy was... Never mind. Where'd Edward go? Good old 1800s fashion conventions. Hence the reference to Edward. The faction that doesn't exist in the Mojave after they've been nuked. The hell? I even picked Osha's appearance to match Osha's mom. Adorable. So can you find the Enclave there? The way you phrase it, it makes it seem like you know something and are like, tee-hee, find the Enclave, tee-hee. Oh, but you can't unless... Oh, you know what I mean? Like, if I can find them, I want to. There's no way that we've been, like, everywhere. We've been all over the Mojave. God, makes you wish for a nuclear winter sometimes, you know? Jeez. Really just leaves you wanting a nuclear winter, my God. You know, it's funny. There's a way to get EDE to trigger from Brotherhood of Steel. You missed a couple opportunities from not having Veronica, but there is an... Oh my God. Veronica! Why? Oh, Veronica! Open the door! I'm sorry. I need to stop myself. I need to... Somebody shoot me. Don't open the door. Don't open the door at all. Actually, I'm gonna dismiss her. I can't. It's gonna keep happening. I'm gonna keep referencing, and I need to be stopped. It's only 200. Oh yeah, only 200. What do you mean? I can afford that. Don't. It's an insane amount. That's not. I'll put it on the list if you want. I don't know if there's that much interest in Crusader Kings. I mean, at the very least, I know Nome's into it, but like still. You have to listen to the school teacher teaches class, and gosh. The NPC can never recognize me, so I'm going with my idea. Simply, they don't recognize each other for plot reasons. Canonically, everyone in Izori's lost their memory 5 years ago when the moon exploded. It's a whole thing. I'm sorry, they what? The moon? Man, why does everything gotta do with the moon and everything? Oh my god, everything loves the moon, man. I'm happy to play it, to watch you play it whenever you feel like it. Yo. I can't afford it, don't worry. It is, yeah, it's just one of those games where I'm like, yeah, you know, I have fun with it, and I enjoy it, and I hope others do too. But it's definitely like just a silly little play pretend game, you know what I mean? Moonfall, Moon Go Boom, explosion of magical energy, messed up memories, and even land itself in the universe explanation for the remark of the MMO 1.0 to a realm reborn. Huh? You what? No, but good. All right, let's take this thing down. Pretty neat game where I get to let my bloodthirst run wild. Oh, for the for Crusader Kings. Yeah, I mean it's a fun game. Hey, I certainly like it. It's definitely one of the funny. It's one of the pop-up hell games, I will say, where it's basically a big spreadsheet made fancy. But unlike games where I normally play, which are like Total War games for strategy, it's definitely more of like a role play slash that's what we're looking for. Role play slash I like number crunch, you know, versus like actually like commanding battles and stuff like that, which personally I prefer. But you know, it's fun in its own way. I enjoy it. Enjoy making the little marriages and going, all right, now Keith. I think you'd be cute together, you know? There's a ton of ways to get EDE points. Trademarked. Yeah, no. It's a lot looser than boon points. EDE just kind of has to hear dialogue, even ambient dialogue, but sometimes you have to do a few specific actions in specific order. You didn't have EDE following you for the first time you went into the bunker. You should just talk to anyone and everyone in the Hidden Valley with him behind you. Oh my god. I want to know he's I was gonna say that didn't make a sound for. I was like, excuse me? Did I just lose sound to that? Final Fantasy releases 14 or 15 years ago. Or something, but it really had bad critical reception, and so there was like, okay, wait, we can fix this. Remade it, and people were like it now. One of the few MMOs to successfully restart and have lore reasons for why. Ooh. That's kind of like, well, not kind of. It just reminds me of a story about Destiny, where apparently recently Destiny, in like dealing with a lawsuit where like some author was like, you stole my plot, and they were like, no, we didn't. This is a plot that existed in like 5 seasons ago or whatever, like in their game. And then normally that happens all the time to video game companies. Like it's a very common lawsuit if somebody be like, I think they stole my idea. Sometimes it's genuine, but a lot it happens common enough where it's just no, somebody's just totally out to lunch. But anyway, for Destiny though, apparently because because it's a live service MMO, and I don't know why they would. It's still like I can't imagine they don't have it, which is why I'm mind boggled by the outcome. But basically, they had to like provide a YouTube video instead. Like normally, a company would just send along the like copy of their game and be like, here, as you can see, Exhibit A. They don't have the save files for that long ago, apparently. Hey, yo!
Boo.
Boo! Anonymous, thank you so much for $5. Fine, what? Whoever, thank you! Huh? Why? Thank you! Anonymous? Who's this anonymous person? It has to be the same person anonymously doing it. I'm going to track this down someday. I'm gonna hire a private detective. Hi, Tyler. Is that Tyler? Is it? No, surely not. Tyler would be like, it is I, Tyler, you know, that's how he talks. No, Tyler always acknowledges when it's him. I can't imagine. Maybe it is. What are you gonna say to them? This person keeps giving me money, find them. Yeah, I will. I'll be like, I need to know their identity. Track them down somehow. The only thing I have is this anonymous hey, if they're a good detective, they'll be able to figure it out. You know? They'll be able to be like, I'm on the case. Nobody gets away from Dick Tracy, you know? They'll be able to figure it out. Well, my name's not John. And I go, your name's John? And they go, no. And I go, oh. So then you're not gonna figure it out? They're like, no, she's just doing a bit. And I go, oh. Okay. I guess. Oh, 100. My God. There's a number of companion quests I think you'd enjoy doing, but that means traveling with the companions beside your boyfriend. He's not my boyfriend. Leave me alone. My boyfriend's Dick Tracy now. Didn't you hear? I'm hiring the I'm hiring the private detective. That's where this love story's going, not Boone. Jeez. There's a lot of detail. You're making an imaginary conversation with an imaginary detective. No, it's not imaginary. I'm hiring the Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I can't tell if it's laughter at the name or like the reference to such an old character. Either way, I'm pleased. All right, I'm gonna go grab some cobble. I mean, do the other companions even really matter, you know? There's that ghoul who stole all of my money. Jerk. What a fiend. Or I guess a ghoul in this case. Imagine if one day Anonymous just dropped like 1,000 pounds. 1,000 physical pounds on top of me. I am crushed instantly. I explode like a fruit gusher. Oh my God. First of all, whoever they are not, that's a crime. I will tactically nuke them. I will hire 2 private detectives and I'll use the $1,000 to do it. I actually don't know much about Raul. See? Told you. They're all pointless. They don't matter. EDE. He matters. EDE and a guy I found in a T-Rex. That's who matters. Everyone else? Eh. Oh, you ran a caravan. What more is there to know? She's all washed up. She gave up the caravan so easily. She wanted to kill people. Ah, what's there to know? You know, who cares? She knows nothing. Oh, my family business. I'd never sell it. Oh, yeah? What about for a crisp $20 bill? You got it, boss. Here you go. Take it. I don't even want it. Seems like you have morals. Wow, you really cared about this business, huh? I'll get you. Oh, yeah? I doubt it. I just love Veronica. She's my gal, so I'm biased towards her. But I also, I think you'd really like Arcade Ganon's Sequoia. Who? Arcade Ganon? Isn't that a character from Zelda? What do you mean? I love you, Nap. No, you don't. I'm gonna make sure of it. I'm deleting the world building world. I must continue toxicity forever. Feeling sappy for some reason, and that's why I'm meeting you with nothing but toxicity. Therefore I don't have to deal with kind words. But also thank you. Covered in entertainment. What part of toxic? Oh my god. Ray said it best. I'm discomfort. I am discomfort incarnate. It is my calling in life to create the most uncomfortable of locations and locales with which people are trapped. You all, I've manipulated you all into still being here. It's truly, I am of Machiavellian powers of manipulation. Arcade is the companion tied to the followers of the apocalypse, who I have actively encouraged you to meet, and you have continuously refused to. Who the hell are the followers of the apocalypse? Huh? Oh, the Mormons? Oh, well, I mean, who cares? Toxicity is cute. No, it's not. Nothing I do is cute. What? Oh my god. We've been over this. I'm sick and awesome and cool and awesome. I don't want to spoil it, but I think it's a quest line you would very much enjoy. They're not Mormons! As I've said many times, the Mormons are in the DLC. It's comfortably uncomfortable. You know, I'll take it. I'll take it. They're an old Mormon fort. Okay, fine. I thought they were Mormons. I thought I was gonna go there and there was gonna be gold discs or something, man. I was gonna be like, no, please. I don't want to go. No, I don't even want soda. Please. You can't do this to me. All I know is that Mormons really enjoy soda. They still have, fun fact, they still have a thriving like mom and pop soda shop business in the state because of it. It's like genuinely still a thriving business model, and it's like, oh, that's how? And it's because it's all they drink. They just love soda. I mean, I guess they drink water too, but it's like all they'll have. So, you know, it's like their vice. I know a few more things about Mormons. Like what? Do I want to know? No, you know what? I don't think I do. I am gonna stop you right there. It's true, Nap has locked me into his basement, and now I don't want to leave. I have given everyone here Stockholm Syndrome, it's true. Injected directly into the bloodstream Stockholm Syndrome. Given to me. Why do you think I play Minecraft? Given to me straight from the source, straight from Stockholm. I'm not sure if I get tired of disassociating with something I ate, right? But it was better at telling me what was wrong with it. It's fair, dude. Bodies be weird like that. Collection of little atoms trying to make sense of existence, you know? I know caffeine is the devil, you see. Well, a good thing I've never had one. Not one drip of it. Not even a little. Good thing I've never once had caffeine. That'd be bad, you know? It'd be a problem. On account of the fact that, you know, that would probably have implications for me down the road. But, you know, thankfully I've never had any. I've stayed away from this stuff, strictly speaking. Never once. Not even a smidge. I would kill a man for some coffee right now. I would, oh my God. If I could just, what I wouldn't do for, like, there's this place, I can't tell you where, anyway, there's this great little shop, oh my God, this great little coffee shop, I love it so much, it's so good there. My left arm, I might even consider giving, I shouldn't have a car, no. Hydrate! Up! No, I'm not. I'm having tea. We've been over this. I homebrew enhanceability because I don't like how the mental effects are so unimaginative. It's only advantage while all the physical abilities have advantage and some flavor. That's fair. You'd commit sins for coffee. See, the Mormons so right about it. Map coffee shop, you. I have been sent that, so you know that was an interesting little read. An odd thing, no, odd's the wrong word. That makes it seem negative. I don't mean to be negative. People's creativity is interesting. We talked about this once, like a week or two ago, didn't we? I feel like I'm repeating myself. Anyway, was a neat little flip through. It was a pretty long. It was like, I feel like it was something like 20,000 words. Like, it was crazy long. I was like, this is like a short story. This is like a genuine, like, this is closing in on novella territory, you know? I mean, not literally, but it's pretty close. Anyway, next New Vegas stream, we're gonna do Bones campaign quests and then arcades. We can get arcade point. No, I think I'm gonna go to the NCR. I think I'm gonna end the game, actually. I think I'm gonna go to the NCR and I'm gonna go, woohoo! I killed Caesar and Mr. House. What do you want from me now? Well, thank God you just said it this time. And didn't add a caveat. We need quickly, and then we can do these questions and send them away, and you can go to the boyfriend again. You will enjoy Arcade's companion quest. Wink, 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 wink. Why? Why will I enjoy Arcade? Why will I enjoy Arcane's arcades? Not Arcane. Not Arcade. Very different. In all worlds. Always you. Ah! Anyway, I'm fine. Oh God. I remember, but I don't remember which one it was. 20k words, pathetic. Try 90. Hey man, I'm not saying it's like. I'm not saying it's like an unachievable thing. I was just impressed, especially because their plan had been, I think, to write. They said that it was gonna be like a chaptered thing. I don't know if they ever did more. To be fair, I never followed up. I mean, I said, "Hey, yeah, cool, dude," and that was about it. It was well written. I'll give them that. I don't want to talk about it too much because it's like they're not. I don't. As far as I'm aware, they're not like still around. So like I don't want to like. I don't know. In case anybody. I don't know if it's like found or something. I don't want people to be like, hey, this you, hey. They're not in the I was gonna say the fandom. They're not, you know what? Yeah, they're not in the NAP fandom anymore, man. I know that's like not a, it's like not, I don't, it feels like a non-correct term. Oh God. Community, sure. This is a fandom, a small fandom. It feels so self-aggrandizing, you know what I mean? Where I go like, I don't know. And tried to not fall asleep, huh? I think tonight I will take a bath and try to not fall asleep. Hey, let's go, dude. Oh man, a good little bubble bath. Kill it. I remember I got given. I was given like this sick little bath bomb once. It was great. It had like little like lavender petals in it. Greatest thing in the world. I don't know where you'd get. I assume, I don't know, like there's just stores. I don't go to malls a lot. I should go to more. There are multiple things gained from Arcade's companion quest you want to gain and want to learn. All right. Fandom, but still a fandom, a napdom. No, I don't think that's what they put in the chat. Never mind. Never mind. Oh God. Oh, shoot me. Oh no. Anyway, moving on. What's that over there? I just please. Oh my God. I need to be killed. I need to be put down. Not even sedated. It needs to be somebody shoot me into the sun. The real problem is I don't fully comprehend it when I make these jokes. I'm like, I'm on the observant side, but I'm like, I've never engaged enough to be like, I understand, you know? So I don't know what I'm saying, so I do apologize. Oh God. That was on the list of the ones I didn't read. Because I was like, I'm good. I don't care, but I'm not gonna read it myself. Thanks though. Very kind. That was in the early days, actually. That was like way early on. After the first Christmas lore, though. That was way back when. The mayo. Oh my God. Stop laughing at me. Oh my God. Oh man. Didn't put the dirt away. I meant to put the dirt away. Why am I doing this to myself? Why? I need to go back. I distracted myself and then was like, oh jeez. Oh jeez. Time to talk about anything else. Oh my God. Imagine if I went back in time and predicted lore at the start of every lore stream. I'd be a god. Well, chat's already got. What do you? You know, that's a hat on a hat. My computer being physically below where it usually is, making me a bit dizzy. Oh no, that's not good. Good, well, yes, already are. Yeah, exactly. Oh God. I'd be a god in chat. But truly, once it happened once, wouldn't that just simply alter the future? Wouldn't that just change what I was doing? You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't Nap have changed? Speaking of, I don't feel like a god, Nap. Do lore for my god. every time I've modded someone or every time I've brought up someone's god, it's like a nail in a coffin. Oh my god. Nap, you've changed. ... Huh? Listen. It's weirdly a cursed thing to do. Every single time it's been done, boy howdy. That's the end of it. Because you're a nerd. I don't think that's why people leave. Because then they wouldn't have come here in the first place. I thought it was just the mod thing. There was that, and then also everybody whose god has ever been like fully full-heartedly mentioned, and or like even just like semi-subtly talked about. It's like the Thanos snap, dude. Ah, well. It probably won't stop me, but it is an odd little coincidence. It's not like, I know logically these things are unrelated, but it is very funny that they seem to be entirely related. Oh my god. Oh. Ah, well, though, the way things happen, you know? It's life. It goes on. This is a logical fallacy, cherry-picking fallacy. Yeah, I know, like I said, it's not logical. It's not based on anything true. Lots of people have left the chat for one reason or another. It truly, the jingle jangle of my little crown wasn't enough. No, see, I'm kidding. That's my point. Like, I know it's totally unrelated. That's why it's not actually going to affect anything. But it is a funny coincidence. Well, yeah, no, people leave for all sorts of reasons. 9 times out of 10, I guarantee it's got nothing to do with me. 9 times out of 10. I mean, I have to assume some of it has to do with me, but I'm like, 9 times out of 10, it's pretty much just like, you know, people are like, yeah, you know, life got busy. Or, hey, you know, I am no longer interested. And it's like, yeah, fair enough. It's like a thing that's one of the things that I think isn't talked about a lot, but is something that ought to be of like, hey, yeah, in terms of any sort of content creation, you got to just be like chill with the fact that like it's nothing personal. You know what I mean? It's almost never something personal, and you should never take it that way. And it's really bad if you do start taking it that way. People change, people grow and change and shift and the like, and that's fine, healthy, and normal. And like, you know, nothing is eternal, you know? You need to have your memento mori or whatever, your death reminder. Speaking of Caesar. And so it's this interesting thing of like, yeah, you may intend for one thing to happen or whatever, or you may think things are going to continue on in one way or another, but not going to necessarily. Speaking of Caesar. Yeah, exactly. Talk to me about New Vegas more. Oh my god. Well, that's the thing is I don't want, like, because I don't want, most of the questions I have, I think you're gonna just tell me like, Nap, that's a spoiler, I can't tell you that. And I'm like, oh man, it is Saturday for me now. Hee-hee! Oh my god, and what a trooper, dude. I'm surprised you haven't gone to bed. You're usually quite tuckered. Saturday's up to a good start. I think you'll enjoy it. Oh, thank God, I need a good Saturday. Actually, I am potentially killing the party that I'm DMing for. I'm potentially killing tomorrow. I know that was also the case with the ghost. It was like less the case. Tomorrow, we're basically concluding the adventure. Like it'll be the end of the arc. They're level 5. And they do have one, in fairness, they managed to convince an NPC to come along who is a level 8 cleric, so like, you know, but I've only given him 1 shot of revivification, so they would have to make choices if multiple people die, and it might just be a total party wipe. They're fighting a dragon. It's a dragon. They're level 5. Oh, I have made it too complicated. I've amped it up, and I shouldn't, but I'm like, listen, it's, for a lot of them, it's like their first go, like their genuine first go at like dragon fight. At least 2 of them. This is their first like dragon fight, classic dragon fight. Which adventure is this? Is this the one you made the map for on stream? Yeah, same one. Versus a dragon, a young dragon, to be fair, which is only a CR7. Is it a baby dragon? It's a young dragon, but I have given it 1 layer action because it's basically been juiced up by a plot hook that goes to something further down the road for the whole camp, the BBEG kind of thing. And so it's been a slightly juiced up, but the juiced up has not made it equivalent to, I have not taken adult dragon stats. I've just given it once a day legendary resistance, 1 and done, just because that's cool. Versus like 3 a day kind of thing. No, it has one layer action it can occasionally use, and you know, its breath weapon is still like the same. All its other stats are still the same basically. I think I increased its health a little bit. But, you know, they have this good cleric with them, and they're probably gonna go in fully fresh because it's truly at the base of a mountain. They're gonna be able to finish they're on the floor of, and they'll probably go rest and then go down. And if they do that, it's like a full healed part. It's totally doable if the players all die. True, but like I said, you get like your first dragon fight in D&D is like it's half the name. This is the game. They're in a dungeon with a dragon. It's like, this is the experience, you know what I mean? There's lots of other things I like more than fighting dragons, but it's just such an iconic experience that I want to make it like, it's the kind of thing that you don't hold back on. I'm firmly of the belief that there's some monsters you don't hold back with, and I think they're dragons, I think they're liches, and I think they're beholders. I think those 3 are like quintessential. No, you go all out and make it like death is on the death is on the table and possibly expected. Time to go eat. Yeah, you're gonna become little gay people on my phone. What about me? Wait a minute, wait a second, I've heard this story before. Wait a second. Just because, just because some people have been given the wrong impression. Those people are IRL, that doesn't matter. On Thursday, I have 4-hour lab session started at 10 a.m. immediately followed by a lecture, and yet Friday is still my least favorite day. What? On Thursday, I have a 4-hour lab session started at 10 a.m. immediately followed by a lecture, and yet Friday is still my least favorite day. But stream day. Oh my god. Entirely free, but I have lectures all afternoon until 6. When I walk in a last lecture, I'll get tired, hungry, and grumpy. Understandable. You should take a little protein bar, King. Okay, now ask the New Vegas questions anyway. Even if I don't answer them, I want to try. Who's my mother? No, I'm kidding. Welcome back, Edward. And I must know what the fave community blocks are. Nap included. Why? What do you mean? Like 51st Street? What do you mean? Oh, in Minecraft, I see. Blocks like these. I understand. Yes, of course. Genius. What you said? What's everybody's favorite block? What? Oh my god. The backstory is the most open in this game as it can be in any Fallout game. That's true, actually. You're not looking for your dad, or you're not looking for your son. You're sticking this big iron in Benny's hip and killing him like the monster he is. Hey, dude. Favorite block? I had an answer for this. I mean, probably I like block or favorite block to build with. These are different answers. Because like my favorite overall block is Skulk, easy. Like that's gotta be the. I love it. I love it so much. You have no idea. It's my favorite thing. Okay, listen. Skulk is just, it's so unabashed. It's just so cool, dude. It's so cool and interesting and fun and poggers. I love it. I love it so much. Oh, man. The steampunk bot. My favorite block's copper. Copper's a really good one, actually. That's a really solid. That's probably one of my favorite building blocks. Which Skulk block is your favorite? Skulk Sensor, easy. I mean, just the overall look of it, but Skulk Sensor definitely. You know? Like, gotta be. It's cool. It's interesting. It adds flavor. Like, I don't know. What's not to love? No. I hear zombies and I don't like it. I don't like that I'm hearing them. That makes Nap ask me more New Vegas questions. Skulk makes me ask that. What is the Skulk equivalent in New Vegas? Oh my god. Come on, MJ, what is the Skulk equivalent, MJ? MJ, I'm curious. What is the Skulk equivalent? Oh my god. MJ, please. Copper the Skulk will interesting build palette. Oh my god. There's another question I had about New Vegas. Oh yeah, I was actually I was wondering. So like, well, I guess now that we've clinched it off, like, so Mr. House had a crazy brother, and he himself was not the crazy brother. But like, what's Vault-Tech's involvement with him? You know what I mean? Like, I'm curious as to if he would have had any connection to Vault-Tech. It didn't seem like it. It seemed pretty much like he didn't care for the vaults at all. And he had his own plans, and he was just kind of separate. But I can't imagine such a rich, powerful person not being taken in by Vault-Tech to some extent, for them to not be able to like sit around and be like, hey, finish the TV show. Next question. I knew it. I knew you would say, I'm not telling you. Me. Devastated. So anything else? Anyone got a wood or a stone? I mean, I guess I also, I'm also like a big fan of like the new tough block's pretty cool. Mud brick's pretty cool. I like both of those. In general, I really like quartz, obviously. I don't know. Deep slate, I guess, like somewhere between blackstone or deep slate, like those two I also really like in their brick form. I don't really need to stay too long here. I'm just recharging the one thing. But I don't know, dude. Those are like the key ones. It's like things like Skulk are just so unabashedly interesting to me. Ask me a New Vegas question. I'm not gonna tell you the answer. Oh my god. MJ's like, no, actually, I think not. Let's see. What was another question that I had? Oh yeah, so why is the Brotherhood like not like, I guess, do the chapters just not talk to each other? Like, why are they not, why are they not coming out in more full force if they know there's like a space laser? Is that not the ultimate, like, old technology? You know what I mean? Also, do they like the Institute? Presumably not. I presume they find some way in their mind to be like, no, because it's synths and that's wrong. But shouldn't the Institute be like, or the shouldn't the Institute and or the Enclave be like their favorite thing because they like also have lots of cool technology? You know, it seems like, I don't know, pretty up their alley. Oh man, gross. It's oh, I'm like stuck in my nose.
Big sneezes.
Shut up! I know! It's tingling! No! Son of a... it's making the thing when the... it just... It's not coming forward, it's just like tingling in my nose. Gosh darn it. It's not a big sneeze. Shut up. I don't sneeze like a puppy either. Oh my god. Or a kitten. I'm going to scream. Oh god, that was so gross. Why? Wait, I'm not even holding the thing I need to hold. So this is definitely a development. Shut up. I am neither I don't sneeze like a puppy, nor do I sneeze like a cat. Oh my god. This is why please, for the love of God. Why can't I just be let alone to sneeze in whatever manner I do, in the most manly manner ever, actually? I'll have you know. How dare you? How dare both of you? Vrock, I'm gonna send you to the moon for this one. I'm going to put you in bury you in a cement coffin. My god. In a video game. I'm sorry, that was extreme. I'm sorry, I apologize. The Brotherhood are kind of split into East Coast and West Coast sections. And they talked about a show Fallout 76 with the Brotherhood of Steel expedition. Even Vertibirds is a lot of work across the country. The Fallout 4 East Coast is a contract with the West Coast, or is in contact with the West Coast. The West Coast is home base where the Elders are, but the Fallout 3 Brotherhood of Steel have intentionally cut themselves off, and New Vegas Brotherhood of Steel are in hiding from everyone. Bunch of losers. So wait, did they not? Did they like the Institute then? Wait a second. Did they like the Institute? He wishes attention, but nothing at the same time. What? Your point? Listen, I contain multitudes. What do you want from me? What do you want from me? And what of it? Oh my god. I don't know. What? What does that even mean? It's nonsensical. I am going to scream. He's got yeah, and they're not, it's like an ogre, and it's not like a kitten, and it's not like a puppy. Ugh. I am like neither of those things, all right? So first, get that through both your heads. Good night, Deb. Good night, chat. Sleep well. Love y'all. Good night, Greg. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope it is good times this weekend. I hope you enjoy yourself. Bye-bye. Kitten ogre? What does that even mean? That's just Puss in Boots. That's a nonsensical meaning. Oh my god. Napoleon. Come on! Oh my god. No! What the?
HCWDY.
Why? 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 No! You just gifted so many bits and subs, Monday King. No, please, why? I have just been called a puppy and a kitten and now this, and I am in a state. Somebody put me in jail. Send me into the sea. Oh my god. Like, thank you, but why? That's too much money. Ha! I got paid yesterday. Okay, like, I'm glad that means that you have money for you, but that's, ha! Nap, answer me a question. Pay attention to me. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Somebody came in to baby saw me. Wait a minute. Why am I scared? I have a sword. I can beat anything. I'm sick and awesome and cool. Ha! You die. Dude, like, thank you, but too kind. I hope to God you are putting away like money for you. Like you and buy buy the most expensive SpaghettiOs at least, please. Jesus. Alright, I get MJ's more important. Hey, thanks. Me. I would argue. Oh my god. Oh, what is? Oh. Okay, yeah. Here, let me scroll up and read it. Oh my god. I can't thank you, but please. Oh my god. Also, Brother of Steel does not like the Institute because Brother of Steel ideology is to regulate technology, and they see the Institute as people creating tech going out of control with synths escaping out and all that. Okay. They do not see synths as humans or any use them at all. The Institute uses synths as slaves and invents them. Okay, that makes sense. But do they like the Enclave? The Enclave controls tech. They don't want it to give it to everybody, right? I kind of assume they'd hate the synths. I assume there must be a reason for that. Because I'd be like Institute, because they'd be like, synths, ew. You know, they do some sort of leap of logic. I don't sound like, oh my god. Puppies don't even squeak. That's a mouse. You're thinking of a mouse. Oh my god. I'm gonna Croc, it's fisticuffs, all right? Listen. You put up your dukes, sir. Oh my god. I am not dealing with this. I'm ignoring this. I'm not engaging with you or Edward on this subject anymore. I only lose. I only lose, and I'm not. Oh, this actually got bad pretty quick. There's a baby zombie in gold armor that's like the nuclear explosion of monsters. Quite literally what ended Phil's in Minecraft. So I saw a creeper, a spider, and a baby zombie. I was like, no, I don't think so. I was like, no, I know the Phil's is special. Hold on a second. Oh my god. The only two factions in Fallout 3 are the Brotherhood of Steel, Leon's chapter, and the Enclave. And they don't like each other? I only know a bit about Fallout 3. I feel like I don't know the whole story. I'll do it again. Why are you the murderous Goofy? What? Yeah, I'll do it again. Oh my god. Get nice SpaghettiOs. They say you like SpaghettiOs pesto. Get cheese. Get like really expensive cheese for yourself. Like some of the crazy stuff, you know. Go to like a nice deli or something. Go get like a Reuben, dude. Again, the Brotherhood of Steel wants to regulate technology, and the Enclave are the remnants of the upper echelon United States government who meshed with the entire world in the first place, so they're not do not like each other. Okay. Kind of feels, you know. I feel like the Enclave still also wants to regulate. But alright. You know? I kind of get the feeling that the Enclave would also want to regulate these things. But I guess fine, whatever. Actually, she's off a little bit. A second. But I can get a 1 pound block of cheese for like $2. But is it good cheese? Like, you could, yeah, you could probably get like 75 pounds of like an absolute plastic cheese if you wanted. But for like $5 somewheres, you know, you could go to the cheese vault if it's. But like, you could get some, I don't know, like a brie or something. You know, get some like Swiss maybe, Asiago. I don't know. There's options. You don't gotta limit yourself. Treat yourself. No, they're both bad people, just like the Institute are bad people, but they bad for different reasons. The Institute's bad people? No, that can't be. Sean runs them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. And Sean could never do wrong. He's a good little boy. He means well. By murdering everyone who isn't them is reform or regulation. You're telling me the Brotherhood doesn't kill everyone? They said they almost killed me when I showed up. They were like, we normally would kill you, but. And I was like, okay, what a great way to start a conversation. The spaghetti are only $1.07. Oh my god. But you could get like a nicer quality brand, maybe with like a nice meat sauce or something. Swiss is a bitter cheese. Cheddar is nice though. Well, yeah, if you use it right though, it's good. You know, you can get some like Brie's not bitter. Brie's really nice. 3, 4, 5. Hey, you know, I mean, what you like is what you like. In fairness, I just hope you're at least also, I don't know, treating yourself to nice things. It's just really kind of you to be it's insane and kind is what it is. So I just hope that you're like also taking care of you, King. That's all. The iBots is the older games weren't household products like the Mr. Handy, as they were specifically Enclave secret tech. So in Fallout 3, you see them spreading propaganda, and only later do you learn the iBots also have guns. How do you learn that? Gee, what happens? What makes you learn that thing, huh? No, the Brotherhood of Steel are definitely the nicest of the three factions. Really? That's crazy. We're talking about the Fallout 3 Brotherhood of Steel are actually genuinely really nice if you help Sarah Leon take control from her father, but the Leon Bride is also intentionally cut off from the rest of the Brotherhood of Steel, so they are the exception. Okay, but like, what about all the other ones, you know? Like, you know, comparatively, would you say overall the Brotherhood of Steel is like still one of the better factions, even if it is a problematic faction? May you cry is always worth it. I have never cried in my life. How dare you? My tear ducts were removed. That's not. I am now realizing that my desire. My desire to say nuh-uh is more likely to get me in trouble here than it is to help me. What to do? I make no commitment one way or the other and simply say thank you very kindly. I'm glad you feel you see value in it. And that is all I'll say. Checkmate. That is not a challenge. That is, for the love of God, that is not a challenge. Anyway though, what were we talking about before this? Before crazy? And Brotherhood is we were talking about New Vegas, but we were talking about something else, I swear. Care to elaborate, dear Emperor? No. I think I've said my piece. I think I've put forward my best foot, you know? I think I could make it. I think you know we explained ourselves to each other pretty well. You know, I don't think we need to like further delve. You know, that seems excessive. We were talking about how I'm designing a victory arch for you. Wait, that's sick. Wait, like a triumphal arch? Wait, that's sick. That's awesome. Oh my god, now I need to think of where to put it. Cause yeah, my plan is for the next like little bit is we're gonna update this area. I need to double check some plans I have for this. I think what I'm gonna do with the rest of this stream is I'm gonna put a chest right here. I mean, part of that chest is what this is. Chest right here, and start gathering all the materials that I'm gonna need for this little strip of areas. Because it's gonna be probably another one, probably 3 there, and then it gets to markets. It'll probably be 3 there, and then come across here as well. It's gonna be a city block, I think is gonna be the plan. Get it, block? What was that? What was that? Oh my god. Oh god. I'm giving it steps, so if you want a small cliff facing. Ooh. Brotherhood of Steel are very problematic and harsh with the regulation, but it's really a case-by-case basis. The entire Brotherhood of Steel questline in 76 is split between Paladin and the Knight. They've just done this month-long expedition across the country, and they see the people of Appalachian suffering. The Knight Shin wants just to regulate and follow the Elder's orders promptly. The Paladin Ramani wants to help the people, even if that means getting against the Elder's orders, which kind of gives you a glimpse at how large Brotherhood of Steel treats. Its default order is not help the people and regulate the wasteland, but you choose who to side with, and if you want, you can cut off contact from the Elders. I see. No, not these ones. I will need some. I'm gonna need sandstone actually. So do I have a bet on me? I do, and I think there is a boat out that way. But let me go double check and grab one, and then we will go to the desert real quick. I know, right? Devastating. Ah. Let me sleep. Let me sleep. Oh my god. Do I not have a boat anyway? You gotta be one somewhere. I've surely made one and left one here, right? Right? So the Brotherhood of Steel are very rocky and not good people necessarily, but they do help people often for the price of controlling what they have access to in the sort. Yeah, I mean, you know, it's like a non-perfect system, but they're not as clearly morally good as like the NCR. Not to say the NCR is perfect in any capacity, but just like the NCR is clearly a positive. You know what I mean? Or at least it seems that way to me. Like overall, they're somewhat a positive. I mean, in the sense that the, you know, democratization is probably a benefit. I don't know. Fallout's one of those weird universes where it's like, in many ways, a lot of these factions have applied to them the like rhetoric of colonialism in some ways. Funny enough, it was sort of explored, not entirely, but somewhat in the show. Where, you know, they had the whole like, yeah, well, what makes you think that we Wastelanders want Vault Dwellers to come back and what, resettle? What makes you think we want that? Which is fair in critique and adds the whole element of the like, yeah, well, who says you're right? You know what I mean? Like, who says that's the right way to do things? The problem where that kind of falls apart is that like, that works in a lot of situations as a story hitching point of like, oh yeah, there are multiple ways to do things. The Wasteland is objectively bad. It is objectively a bad way to live. It is not like a nomadic versus settling down type vibe. It's not like, oh, sometimes we do nomadic and sometimes we don't. It's as close to like the state of nature as you can kind of get. It's truly like the most fringe of fringe, you know? And ultimately, I don't think a genuine argument can be put together outside. Like, sure, you can cherry pick some anecdotes, but I think in the overarching scheme of things, more people would be inherently better off from a return of like law and order type deal. It would be a painful system, like painful to get to that point. Yeah, a lot of problems would have to occur to get there versus like slow going it, but it's like one of those things where it's like, yeah, but like ultimately they are creating what would be a better state of existence for more people. Not for everyone. Some people are obviously better off in the system as it is, but for more people in general. So it's this weird, like, I understand the argument Fallout tries to make that way, but it's also, and it's interesting. It is an interesting argument, but it's like, it falls apart when you consider that it's like, yeah, but this isn't like, oh, should you stay nomadic or build, you know, cities? Like, what is your impact on nature? Like, like, you know, living off the land versus forming the land to be what you need it to be. Cause it's a nuclear apocalypse. It's a hellscape. It's not just like Earth anymore, you know? I think the NCR is far more positive than Brotherhood of Steel. They're trying to just rebuild the pre-war government, but they're trying to help people, even all the taxes and all that. Yeah, exactly. It's like a return to that is still gonna be an attempted return to that is trying to make an effort to do something that is objectively speaking a better existence for the most amount of people. Wow. Brotherhood of Steel, Law and Order is a lot uglier in the NCRs, and the NCR is just trying to rebuild existence in California. They are the cult army based on Arthurian myth. True. Ain't nothing wrong with homesteading. Completely overlooks the problems of the Raiders and Outlaw. And they're like the least of the problems, because ghouls and super mutants and like Deathclaw, like the problems of the Wasteland are so much bigger than just the problem of people. Like, you know, it's not like, oh man, no, why would you go kill the last T-Rex? You know, it's like, well, they were eating everyone. It's one of those, it's like, you know, these two things were not meant to live in the same epoch. So it's like, I don't know if it's fair to suggest that you know, I don't know if it's fair to suggest that these things are of equal like narrative value, but that doesn't stop people from doing that. Ugh. Hey, how you doing? Freaking nitwit. I hate that guy. Oh, he's the worst. Oh my god. But well, it's one of those elements in Fallout that I do particularly like. Even if I do think it's one of the more nonsensical elements, because it's like, yeah, but it's a cool thing to explore. Because yeah, I genuinely liked it in the show. I was like, yeah, neat. This is cool for her character. You know what I mean? Like, because she's, you know, she's not going to come out and be like, well, actually, according to Thomas Hobbes, the state of nature, like, you know, she's not actually going to do that. Are based on chameleons. Hey, you know, Tyler's favorite. Tyler didn't even know what the nitwit was, dude. He was like, this is David. I was like, no, David's not a, what do you mean? Oh my god. There's nothing to do with David or Soup. What do you mean? They both have jobs. They're employed. Oh yeah, that's right. I could just fall to my doom and death in the desert. I always forget that. Whoopsie! MJ's favorite. And a lot of genetic manipulation. No, really? No way. No, surely not. It can't be. Nah, you're crazy. Bop, 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 bop. And some fever viruses? The virus chai tea moment, huh? A virus chai tea, what does it even mean? Yo, what? I'm gonna dismantle that thing. I'm just gonna dismantle it. Forced evolutionary virus. Oh yeah, I was over here before. What was that? What? Was it me here before? Was it me? I think it was me. Yeah, it probably was. What we? Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, this has to be my stuff. That book's just been on my brain. He's messing with my perception of things. I had a funny dream the other night, actually. Oh well. It was more like a nightmare, really, I guess, but it's getting chased. I think Soup caused it. But oh well, your mind plays tricks on you, you know? The way he looked at me, though, felt really real, I guess. You look scared. But that's ridiculous. What would Soup have to be scared of me for? Like I said, it's just a silly dream. Am I the drama? Am I? I could be. It's true. It's true. Certainly possible. But why? You know what? Who doesn't want to be the drama? At least a little bit. My boyfriend had a nightmare where he was being fed peanut M&Ms. After he had eaten 3, they told him they were poisoned, and then he kept eating them. I get it. I get it. Yeah, like I said, just a weird dream. Ah. Oh, we're gonna need so much sand for this, dude. I make so much. I mean, it's sandstone that we're gonna need, but it. And I know I could just mine the sandstone, but it's just easier to get the sand itself. See, I think this is gonna fall over here is the problem. Is this like a big cliff on that side? No, I guess not. Not entirely. It feels like it is. I feel like I'm gonna hit this block and it's gonna be like, "Brrr!" That's gonna be the end of old Napoleon. Cast under the darkness, never to be heard from again. Woe is me! But you can't win them all. You can't win them all, you know? What can I say? They'll find me, they'll be like, oh, how did he die? It's so mysterious. What can I say? I'm a mystery. I contain multitudes and depths. Like we were saying earlier. You know what? Actually, I was thinking about this before. Listen. So like I've had to read like lots of Sherlock Holmes for like, you know, classwork and stuff like that. And it's like, every time I'll read it, I'll be like, oh yeah, he's so interesting. Okay, I understand Conan Doyle. He's like, oh yes, with the power of observation, yes, I can determine anything and everything about you. Yes, yes, you know. And like they're well written. But I feel like if that man were real, like I feel like, or like any detective who like uses that observation stuff, you know what I mean? I'm like, listen. My toxic trait is that I think I would simply, like, I would baffle them.
Hey Alexa, play Sarah McLachlan, Building a Mystery, T.
Who? Huh? You what? Play Sarah McLachlan, Building a Mystery. What is that? I've never, what is that? I mean, probably a song. But no, I feel I would baffle them. I feel if Sherlock Holmes tried to figure me out, I'd be like, no, I'm too mysterious. I'm too dark and twisted. Oh my god. Oh god, they just don't understand me. No, I just mean I feel like I feel like he wouldn't look at me and be like Skype enjoyer, you know? He wouldn't know nothing about me. He wasn't big overall. I mean, maybe I don't recognize the name. I probably should. It's probably someone I should. I don't know. Sarah McLachlan. I can't say that it rings a bell is all. She sang in the arms of a man. Oh, like the sad pound song. Okay. Oh, that lady. All right. I've heard of her. Yeah. Actually, in fairness, I feel like I've never seen that ad. I feel like I just have heard it referenced a lot. You know what I mean? Like I feel like it's one of those things where it's like I've never seen it, but I know it because it's been referenced so much by other people. Does that make sense? Maybe I have seen it and I'm just crazy, but like I feel like I've never actually seen it, and it's just something that you always only know because other people have mentioned it. It's iconic, you know? Like me. An icon. Oh my god. There he is. Lounge singer Napoleon, icon of the night. I could be Zach and Cody's mom. I could do that job. Listen. I would kill that job. Like, you wouldn't believe. Oh my god. I could be, what was it? Carrie? Carrie, what was? I could totally be, Carrie Martin. Martin? Their last name was Martin? I just now realized I never knew their last name. It'd be easy, you know? I could do the welcome to the Tipton number. Easy. Next time, stay at the Tipton. Come on, do it. Come on, stay at the Tipton. Oh god, I remember my cousin loved that show. I feel like I was more like a Sweet Life on Deck though. I don't recall watching too much of the actual like hotel one. Saw reruns of it though. He's cool. Canadian, but like I thought she was big all over, like Nelly Furtado. I know that name as well. I could just be like, I might just be a poor gauge for this. It is totally possible that I could just be a bad test size sample. You know what I mean? Like, that name is another, like, I feel like I have heard it. I couldn't tell you from where. Like, I feel like I don't know where I know that from. But all I can think of is frittata. And it's definitely not it. A bad Canadian? No, his name's Angry Canadian. He gets lost in the fog. Different guy. Different guy. I'm actually older and they're not done much in recent years. Who said you're older? I could be older than you. You don't know. It's possible. I know. I could be. I'm 58. I'm definitely older than you. You don't know. I'm tired of this slander. I'm tired of this absolute constant slander. I am an ancient man. All I do, I come on to stream. I'm the old man in the home. I go gather around, kids. Let me tell you about the wars that I know about. Let me tell you about Olympe de Gouges and how cool she was. Let me explain to you Alsace and Lorraine and how World War I started from a sandwich. Yes. It's all here. Let me tell you how the Blitzkrieg isn't even real. That's a fake thing. It was never a thing. It's propaganda. And not even by the Yazis. Like they didn't. Children gather round. They themselves did not see it as actual military doctrine. It was never a term used until the mid-1940s, and it was by the Western press. Let me gather round, kids. Your streamer is an old man in a home, and I'm just here to tell you about Olympe de Gouges. World War I was started by a sandwich, and how the Blitzkrieg isn't real. Where are you going? No, come back. No, come back, please. Oh my god. I'm gonna put you in a home? No, please. They're very mean to me there. They wouldn't let me stream anymore. Chatters, please. I'm like 58 years old. You gotta believe me. Don't put me in a home, chat. They won't let me whip and nay. A dance craze, a decade old now. Oh, they won't. Oh, God, no. Oh, heavens. I could totally be old. You don't know. It feels this way. Sometimes I feel like I'm put in a home and that's all Stream is. Thanks for coming and visiting again. I appreciate it, children. Yes. Oh, what? This is a school project for you. Oh, okay. Oh my. Oh, God. Older than me would know that you're ancient in the same way people think the Earth is only 3,000 years old. Please, please, no, don't lump me in with people like that. Don't they think it's like 6,000? I swear to God, they think it's. If you mean the like religious, I think it's like 6,500 to them. I think that's what they say. They're like, the Earth is only 6,500 years old. I'm here on community service. I needed to graduate. Children, yes, yes. Oh, you're going to gather around so Peepaw can explain to you all there is to know. I'm in a home, you see. Did I ever tell you about the Battle of Thermopylae? Yes, yes. Quite a good one there. Yes, yes. Oh my God. Did I ever tell you about Caesar being captured by pirates? Oh, yes. Or the year of 5 emperors. Oh, God. Did I ever tell you about Elagabalus? He named himself after the Syrian crab god. Very strange fellow. That's all these streams are. They're just me rattling off historic things. Jello and hot soup coming out of my mouth, and I'm in a home. It's terrible. And you guys are like, that's nice, Peepaw. When can we go home? Oh, Jerry, you're so funny. How very droll. Yes. That's such a random number. I think it has to do with like the Ark or something. I don't know. Of the Covenant, not like Noah. Not like Noah. I forget what sets the date. But, you know, 6,500 years ago, God said, let there be light or whatever, you know? People don't understand time, man. That's why, oh, man. I was meant to have a video come out today. Hopefully. So you keep me honest. It's meant to be out next Friday now. If it doesn't, I don't know, throw me in a river. Because I was hoping to do another one that I was hoping to have out on the Ides of March, but I probably won't be able to turn around that quickly and make another one. But it's consumed me, and it's a video that I don't want to give too much. It'll be different from the video essays, I guess. It technically still touches on movies, but more about history, sort of. It's kind of going to be a deep dive into... you know, like historical accuracy in film and whether like the importance of that, if it is important, when it's not important, you know, the Tiffany problem, all these different things specifically revolving around, and I'm going to stop myself from talking about it more because I don't want to give away the whole thing. I want it to still be interesting to watch. Specifically probably around some discourse currently existing with the new Odyssey movie. That you know is coming out from Christopher Nolan, and some of the early shots of that. But anyway, like that's like that's I'm not gonna give much more away. The thing that's really cool that I'm really hoping, I don't know if I'll keep it or not because I may be able to do so, is not the Napoleon movie. No, it was gonna be about Rome, and hence the Ides of March. It was gonna be about Ridley Scott's 2 Gladiator movies, and then throw in the video game Rise, Son of Rome, and the TV series from HBO, but that might be on the back burner. This is just more current, I guess, and some of the discourse is really gotten under my skin. But because that name threw me off, that's so interesting because that feels like an older name than Tiffany. But what I was gonna say was yeah, I the really cool thing that I may be able to do for it, but I don't know if I will, is I met some people through some staff members that I know. I got connections with some people, so I went on like a visitation to a place, and while there, I met some like professors that, you know, I really hit it off with. It's not like they're One's in the UK and one's I think one's in Canada. I think somewhere. I mean, with me and none of it. Anyway, so I'm kind of hoping to interview them on it. But I'm like, how do I do this without being like, yeah, so I'm making a YouTube, and they'll probably want to know what it's for, and I'll be like, well, and I don't, and I'm like, oh, that feels dangerous. So I'm back and forth on that. But it's like, I kind of want to go full in on it. I have so many books to like works cited it, because I really hate I hate feeling when I make these video essays of any sort that like they feel unresearched, if that makes sense. Because I do, but it's like, I don't know. It feels like sometimes I'm picking easy fruit and I don't mean to be, and it's like I'm just talking about a topic that I think's interesting to me, and then I'm like, yeah, but I don't want to be like one of those I'm just gonna recap the plot to you video essays. You know what I mean? And this isn't really about a plot. It's about things within film and media. And then yeah. Anyway, so there's like 3 or 4 different classics professors that I have contacts with that are like all not from where I am. So I'm like more comfortable about it, because I'm like, okay, well then this doesn't tell anybody where I'm from. This doesn't connect anything to me. But then I'm like, but then people could reach out to them, because the only contact I have of them is me in real life. And I'm like, I don't want, what if somebody goes like, hey, I'm gonna reach out to that guy, and then I'm gonna learn who you are. I know you, and I'm gonna like, no, you know. So I don't know if I will. But yeah. Because they're all from like really far away, and I was like, that should do it. But then I was like, but what if somebody asked? Oh god. Actually, there was an interesting point in Moby Dick. Ishmael said something like, yeah, the planet's like so old, millions of years probably. The world, as in human history, is about 5K old, which is generally interesting to me as a take, because I've never seen that before. Oh. That's a fairly interesting take. I mean, interesting in the sense that like it's weird to think human history is only 5K, because it is longer, for clarity's sake. But yeah. Also, hello again, chat. I returned from using my face for disemboweling hamburger. I hate this for you, but pop off. Well, see, that's the thing, is I'm like, I want to interview them, and then it makes it seem so cool and interesting, and I'm like, yippee yahoo! I actually get to use like connections I've made to be like, hey, I want to talk to this person. But interview them, they won't get. True, but like if I'm quoting them in it, like if I put the interview, then like I'm like, okay, but if somebody reached out to them, they'd be able to say, hey, who interviewed you for that? Or if they want to see it, then they know who I am. Like, nobody knows about this. Even the director that I talked to, they only know me as Nap. I don't know. Anyway, I don't know why I'm talking about that on stream. It's a me thing. I'll figure that out. But anyway, even if I don't, I at the very least have lots of sources that I can use in any event, and so I think I'm gonna do that, which will be fun because it's kind of different. It's like not gaming content, but it's also not like strictly analyzing a movie specifically. It's like discussing the element, like it's discussing history in movies, but then also when it's okay to not care. Because I'm not a purist, honest to God. That's the thing, is I think part of, and this probably sounds really arrogant, I don't know, part of like having the toe in the world of like, yeah, I've done film stuff for Glasswork and stuff like that, like, and I'm interested in that side, is like, and being interested in history means I feel like I'm like more appreciative of the fact that, yeah, sometimes you need to balance things, dude. History is messy as history isn't a good story. It's not a good narrative. Do you know how many times like a critical piece of information only happened because one guy was around briefly at the office that day? But you're not gonna cast a whole character to be like pivotal for this one. People, like, that's hard to follow. So you roll like 2 or 3 of those quintessential people story into one person. Sometimes you go overboard with that, and that's a problem. It's hard to know when you're going overboard. Sometimes you make a fictitious person part of the story so that it's like, yeah, this is going to, you know, present a more, give the audience an in to be able to learn exposition. Or sometimes you do things like Hamilton, for example. The Schuyler sisters had brothers and other siblings. Like the whole idea of like what they do with the sister songs, really great for like the themes of the show, historically wrong. Like, but it's the same way. It was the same way that, you know, like, but also some are like less issues. Like John Lawrence Lafayette and Hercules Mulligan never met. They had no connection to any of each other. That's totally fictitious, but you're not going to be able to like, spend the time to introduce all these people, you know? I could never back myself into a corner and create online identity that traps me in a corner as I grow up and where I live double life, and it makes me harder for me to talk about things online. Some opportunity and normal. I'm lying. Oh my god. Hey, what can I say? What can I say? Based. And sometimes you cast a cis white male to throw the first freaking stone. Yes, and sometimes you do the wrong thing. Exactly. That's my point. It's just like this balancing. It's like hard to know per se. That's why you should bring on good consultants. But even they can get it wrong. Or even when you try to do things right, it still turns out wrong. Because somewhere along the way, you lose the sight of the path. Great example of that is why, you know, and I've said this is why with this one, I don't feel too wrong, like weird about going into it, but it's like one video that I'll never make because it's not mine to make kind of thing, but that I think is an interesting comparison is to look at Pocahontas, Lilo and Stitch, and Moana as like these 3 near decade apart each storylines that all genuinely have different levels of representation, and all had genuine intent for good representation off the start. And meet that intent to different degrees. Some totally fail. Some do wonderful at it. Some just so, you know? And it's just interesting development as like a studio in that way. But that's never gonna be a video I make because, you know, I don't know if it's one I should make. It doesn't feel like it. You know what I mean? But these are things that I'm like, these are interesting concepts. Yep. I've talked about that one before though. It's not news, and I don't know. I don't want people. I don't say this to make it seem like I'm flagellating myself to be like, I'm so open to and woke and that's not what I mean. Not that there's anything wrong with wokeness, obviously, in case that got misinterpreted. My point is, I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking on that now. And matter of fact, we're probably gonna end up here, gang. Just cause like I got places to be. I mean I do, but it's not don't worry what it is. I'm going to a fun thing. Thank God my hair is so itchy. Well, I hope you have a nice bath or whatever you're doing, King, or shower, whichever you end up choosing. But in any event, Jetters, get a rubber ducky. I hope you all had a good time. I had a great time. This was great. I enjoyed it a lot. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your evening. I hope you have a fantastic rest of your night. You know, I hope you have a great weekend. I'll see you next time. Budget! Boy, budget! Budget!